elimination from Team Blue and Team Red. Bailey and Sonya Deville was eliminated.
Counted out.
Yep, there was a double count out. Right now we have Sasha Banks
and Asuka.
Asuka and Asuka? What?
Asuka versus Sasha Banks. Come on, Asuka, kill her, kill her. Rick, by the way, everybody, I am also streaming on the. I just got up my stream, so if you're watching it on the, if you're listening to us, you can also listen to us now on
Sasha was setting up for the backstabber. Asuka
Oh, that's great. All right. So for those of you again who are listening in for, yeah, that was
my
ugly.
God!
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh my God!
Asuka just hit that nasty German suplex.
Nasty German suplex.
Asuka got a bit overzealous. Bought herself a little time.
I don't know who got the word.
Anything but that angle of Nia Jax.
Hey, it's either that view from her or it's from fucking Bobby Roode. Not Bobby Roode, Bobby Lashley. I don't know what it is with him showing his ass and Leo Rush pointing at it. I'm like, okay, is that what Leo Rush is wanting for the night or what?
Probably.
Throughout the arena.
Now,
at least
Joe,
let Asuka win this. Let Asuka win this.
No, I already made early prediction earlier tonight, and I said, you know what? Because of the hate, Nia Jax is going to get the win. Sole survivor.
Nia Jax getting her ready for a battle.
So I think that's what we're going to see.
Between Bliss and Jax, but tonight it's all about
right now, Nia is down. Looks like she's. I think she's more just in hiding at the moment.
Meanwhile, a hip attack outside.
But yeah, look. Release German suplex. Oh no, actually she did land flat straight. When they did like full speed, like regular speed, it was like holy shit. And then they did the slow mo, and she took the bump nice. So I stand correct, guys.
It could happen. Asuka has Sasha.
Now, Joseph, did you happen to catch the kickoff 10-man elimination match?
Negative. I just got on. What was the? You mean they put the tag team elimination first?
Yes, on the kickoff.
That's disgusting.
Asuka is essentially in a handicap match.
Nia Jax bent over is disgusting.
The irresistible force Nia Jax has been.
Which team won?
It was Team Usos from Team Blue, Team SmackDown were the winners.
MS13 won. Okay.
One of our up-to-date followers wanted to know why the Usos were rushing backstage because Rikishi's dead. Really?
Oh God! Is he officially gone? I've heard rumors that he's done. I don't know. I've been hearing mixed back and forth. One minute he was injured or dead, and then. So we're gonna have to find that out. And we'll get that news too. It'll be exclusively on the HWR chat room in the group section.
I'm sorry, if Rikishi was dead, they would have did a little
fighting with everything she's got.
Yeah,
I think it's kayfabe news.
Sasha needs
if it's kayfabe news, you know it's legitimate.
Can Sasha Banks and Nia Jax pull it off for Team Raw? Oh, here comes Nia. What? Wait a minute.
No, he's still alive.
Wait a minute.
Oh shit! Hold on. I don't know if
you expect that sort of behavior from Banks.
Hold on. Do we have the elimination, guys?
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Okay. Hold on. Wait, we gotta wait for Andy and Lance for the clear.
Oh. Okay.
Everybody else's hard work.
Nia Jax again get another leg drop.
All right. Yeah. Nia Jax pretty much double teamed her own team member, Sasha Banks, who got thrown off, and then
every last second.
Asuka tapped her up before Asuka could get up. Yeah. Nia Jax making Asuka look weak. Match over.
Yes, it is.
Genius right now. Alexa Bliss said she made her best.
And we were waiting for the other guys. We try not to spoil it for them because one of us we're always usually on different timelines with the stream.
And
over.
And Nia Jax just made very short work of Asuka. And, you know, I'm going to say, guys, that's kind of a shame because Asuka, even though she was the last person in the ring, they've been burying her for quite some time. Joe, real quick, your thoughts on the fallout and not to mention Asuka just getting dominated.
Well, I gotta say, it's horrible when they took a great performer like Asuka, build her up, and they just shot her down. It's so bad, and they capitalize on what Nia did to Becky Lynch, and they turn that into a heel thing, which is not a problem with it. But again, Nia could have took this loss, or she could have took a disqualification loss, you know. But now I guess the official rule is Team Raw has one match in this series.
Yep, it's 1-0. Actually, no, it should be 1-1.
Yeah,
well, no, they claim it as a 1.
True, but over on the kickoff match, it was still a 10-man elimination, and Team Blue won. So in all theory, it should be 1-1. But for some reason, they didn't add that on, which I feel is foolish. Right now, out back, we see Baron Corbin and Stephanie and so Andy, you know, again, you know, Nia Jax, we talked about how much heat she's gotten, so all the more reason why I think they gave her the win, but Nia just also destroyed Asuka in the middle of the ring. Asuka didn't even get a move in.
Yeah, it's a shame because Asuka went all the way through NXT without a defeat. She comes in the WWE still without a defeat, and they've done nothing but job her.
Absolutely.
So to me, that makes NXT look very weak.
Yeah. And last, over to you, Lance.
Well, listen, honestly, Nia just heel turned.
I think she heel turned before. I think they just cemented
in this match, she heel turned. I mean, she threw Sasha off, causing her to get eliminated, and then she just beat the shit out of Asuka, or Asuka, whatever you want to call her, the chick with the multicolored hair. And, well, Nia heel turn. It is what it is.
Yeah. And, alright, Joe, if you could just cover the show for a few minutes, I will be back momentarily.
Absolutely. And again, folks, we are live on YouTube at HWR Show and on Facebook at HWR Chat Room. Again, we are covering this event. I just got in here now, so Lance, if you want to send...
they've already been informed that we are on YouTube. I'm waiting for them to show up, though.
All right. Yeah, so right now we are just waiting on the rest of these matches. We're seeing a little puffball fucking teaming with Sheamus. There we go.
Those my trunks? Keep them. All right. Smile. You're on cricket.
All right, so you're on cricket.
This holiday season.
And over in the HWR chat room, we have Joseph Michael Campbell, who just joined.
Break through the holidays and get all the gear you want at WWEshop.com.
Uh-huh.
Find what fits you.
Okay, we just saw a commercial with the new thing. And again, we are not streaming the pay-per-view. We are just watching.
And shit.
Yeah, we are watching here basically we are watching the pay-per-view here, and I'm just getting everybody. I see people are starting to join the stream. We have Herbie over in the HWR chat room. And again, we are not streaming the pay-per-view. We are just reporting the matches going. You will hear our live reactions throughout this pay-per-view. And we have the Lance Man, Rick, and our buddy the son of a bitch ending. And I guess right now, Lance, this is the champion versus champion. It is Seth Rollins, the current Intercontinental Champion, will be taking on Shinsuke Nakamura, who's the current SmackDown United States Champion. Lance, I'm going to call this Dean Ambrose is going to screw this one up.
I was thinking the same damn thing.
I like kind of Rollins half shirt of half Raw and half
Architect.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? I'm back, and you know, yeah, you were just mentioning the shirt. I kind of thought the half and half shirt. They've done that in the past, and for me, I was just thought it was kind of a weak sell.
Well, it's just they're just doing this for like just to pay. I don't think they're actually selling it that way. I think it's just like the merch for not really merch. They just made it for them.
A promo.
Yeah, it's just for them to show that they represent their brand. Now, Rick, I just told Lance, and me and him agree. Expect the lunatic fringe to come out of nowhere and cost Rollins this match.
Oh, absolutely. And the funny thing is, and a lot of people pointed out, is that Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins has been pretty much just a side story, a backstory. You know, it's an afterthought. So, I mean, this is going to be a good match regardless, don't get me wrong. But, and even, unfortunately, even Shinsuke Nakamura has gotten no hype because he wasn't in any feuds. It's been a couple of weeks. He could have done a quick, you know, short feud match, and maybe would have led to you know, after the Survivor Series, but that's just not the case.
Yep, and he, you know why? When he came walking down that ring for a minute, I thought it was the honky tonk man dressed in all blue like that.
You got the long side burnt. Do you have his leg back? He come to you, kick you in the nuts with his pink Cadillac.
Yeah, right? He says, I am Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Alright, guys, since we did not do a prediction show over Four Corner Rants, which we usually have either every Thursdays or Saturdays, depending on whether we feel like it or not. We gotta do a quick, you know, quick picks around here, guys. If I'd have to make a pick, I'll do Seth Rollins, as a lot of people pointed out. Probably some kind of a heel win, or most likely by disqualification.
Yep.
No.
Lance, over to you.
Yep, Seth Rollins by DQ because Ambrose is going to come in and beat that ass.
Joseph.
I give this to Nakamura with Dean Ambrose costing him the match.
And son of a bitch, Andy, over to you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Joe. I think Dean is going to show his face, so get Seth Rollins disqualified.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
we all can agree that Dean Ambrose is going to be a factor in this. Herbie just said in the HWR chat room, I think I see Weird Al in the crowd. Yes, you do, Herbie. He is in the front row next to the Rick imposter.
And behind the commentators, earlier on, Joe, he still keeps popping up. There's a guy in a pink leotard.
You know, you can tell sometimes when the show is so bad, whether Raw, SmackDown, or pay-per-view is so bad that you're paying attention to the crowd as opposed to the actual match.
Yep.
Now, you know what, Rick, I gotta say, this should be a good match because Nakamura is a high flyer. He is good when he's on his A game, and you have Rollins, who, let's not take nothing away from him, he is a good worker when he's not injuring people.
And I would also like to welcome into our chat, our stream chat. She is the vicious vixen herself, Zoe Nightshade. Zoe, what is going on?
Nothing good. I feel like Eric Bischoff right now with his theme music because I am back on the podcast.
Also, you know, let me just say this: she popped on, the vicious vixen herself popped on, and she was followed by Johnny Suede over in the HWR chat room.
I didn't even see him pop on. and I don't have my computer out, but my Carnage brother, we took care of business this weekend.
Also,
Yeah, I heard it. Congratulations.
we also have McDonald SNK who gave us a reaction over in the HWR chat room. So thank you for that.
And real quick, Zoe, we already saw the 10-man elimination tag team with the Usos, one for SmackDown, and then we also had the 10 women's match, where I gave an early prediction about Nia Jax getting into the Heat. So far, well, according to WWE's logic, it's Raw 1, SmackDown 0, because they're not counting the 10-man match. But either way, what did you think about the elimination matches?
I didn't see the tag team match. Me and my husband did watch the women's match while we was eating dinner, and it was actually a really good match. I also predicted, that Nia Jax would definitely win it. My husband predicted Asuka, so it was right there. It was on the money for Nia.
Yeah, and again, we talked earlier about Asuka, how pretty much Nia Jax just decimated her. She didn't even have a chance to get out of the gate. And unfortunately, she's been kind of getting, pushed way down the roster since she got her first loss. And that tends to happen with some wrestlers. You see her bouncing back, or you think this is just a dry spell?
Why is Nakamura turning into Goldust? You're going to rip that shirt off and pull his trousers down, and he's going to have a basket of suspenders underneath that lot.
So,
that's going to be Shane Ellsworth.
Nakamura.
Well, I also got to say another thing here. Thank you for the coverage. We got Elizabeth Summer Dixon. Thank you for your response. Also watching it. So we are getting people. Thank you for all giving us thumbs up and reactions. Why is he acting like a monkey?
I'm just asking myself. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
And I'd just like to wish all the best to Ellsworth, who's been accused of interfering with a young lady. Chin up, Ellsworth. Oh.
Yeah, that's still hard for him to do there.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. I'm trying not to really bring the subject up. I have mixed feelings. It's one of two ways. Either she's, this kid who is making some kind of bravado about the situation. Should it be? I mean, for all we know, it could be. I'm at odds. That's why I really don't like talking about this. My biggest question, and I think Zoe, even you as a parent, would have the big question is, why didn't the parents take that phone instantly and file charges?
Yep, it's all bullshit.
Oh, definitely. My little girl, she had ever came to me, and said, Mom, a grown man is sending me dick pics. You better believe right then and there, I'd be taking the phone down to the police. My husband be going to find this son of a bitch and breaking down his damn door. Right then and there.
There would have been outrage. But the funny thing is, the few pictures that you did send, there was one where he was in a blue locker room, and he had pretty much all it was his thumb in his pants, and as if he was like holding his belt. And I'd seen that picture when I think he had just left WWE. It was actually when he was doing an indie show. And that was months ago. That was over the summer. That exclusive pic I remember exclusively. And then...
hey, hold on, Rick. Look in the front row, second row back in the front. There's this guy right there. Look. You see him with the black beard and the black t-shirt and the black cap and mustache? This dude looks like, why the fuck am I here? Look at his face. Look at him.
Oh! What a spot! That springboard leg drop on the apron onto Rollins. Wow. This is where it's starting to pick up, and
I've actually looked forward to this match all night.
This is tit for tat right there. Charles Bearwood, thank you for your thumbs up. We appreciate your support.
So, and right now, there's a lot of great spots that's starting to pick up. Rollins went to do a suicide dive, but he caught a knee to face by, and that was the second one right to the gut.
Guys, there's a guy in the front row with sunglasses Look, and he's got a hoodie covering his face.
Dean Ambrose.
Probably.
Yep.
Oh, I see what you. Okay, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, he pulls up this big camera when they come to the side because he probably realizes he doesn't want the camera on his face. Bam. But did you guys see that guy in the front row?
Yeah,
the guy in the black t-shirt, black beard.
Yeah, and he had a hoodie on with
No, not him. There's another guy in the front row, right in the middle.
I'm actually paying. Oh, I don't know. I'm actually paying attention to the ring because I'm going to say this is a good match. I'm really enjoying it. Some really nice spots from both guys. If I had to add points as to who's ahead of the game right now, I'd give it to Shinsuke. As right now, Rollins is kind of staggering a bit.
I say it's kind of even. They both got their good spots. And David Gleave says Nakamura is bound to win, just waiting on Dean Ambrose interference. You see that, guys? There's a lot. Everybody.
I see it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see this.
Yeah.
I like the hoodie on. Silver grey hoodie.
How Christ, John Lennon could see this shit coming. You know? It's, and we were also talking before you guys came on about how they seem to be, one, they weren't focusing on the story, and Shinsuke Nakamura so far has been an afterthought since he's won the title.
Yeah.
You know, he could have done a quick feud in between, but he just decided to sneak behind, you know, his locker robe and say, "Don't speak no English," like it was supposed to be funny after the 10th time. You know, and it's. I don't know what they're doing with him. It's like him and Asuka seem to, so far when they got that huge rush, are now just kind of in neutral.
Well, you know what, Rick? Also, Nakamura's contract is coming up. Maybe he's just winging it right now because the rumors have it that he might either go back to New Japan or stay with WWE. Right now, I think he's just kind of sitting back and waiting on it.
The rumours I've heard, he's thinking of signing for Cody Rhodes' company.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because Cody Rhodes is trying to do his best to get like a TNA type deal for television.
He's working with. He wants to do All in One and make that an actual, their actual wrestling brand. But right now they're just doing yearly shows. That is the ultimate goal.
Yep. Again, Matt just kind of slowing down here. They're kind of just like exchanging back and forth.
Yeah, a lot of corner work, and you know, I think for me, as a fan watching wrestling, there's always been two kind of wear down spots. The one's in the corner, and the other one is obviously a small submission in the middle of the ring.
Have you noticed how the cameras are not trying to show you the guy in the light grey hoodie?
Yeah.
They're trying the best not to show.
I wonder if that's Dean Ambrose.
It probably is.
He looks like he has made that hoodie, the hood to his hoodie, a little bit tighter around his face.
Oh,
like,
no, it's not Dean, and it's not sunglasses. It was a reflection. They did almost zoom out, so that is not Dean Ambrose.
Damn it. You better believe he'll be coming out at some point.
Oh, absolutely. He'll come out through the middle of the ring, or, you know, he might even just have the music, which, you know, gets a distraction, so. Yeah, Shinsuke's definitely going to get a win, but it's going to have an asterisk next to it.
He's actually got his own documentary coming on tonight after Survivor Series on the WWE Network. I'm ready to watch.
AJ Styles, I think.
That was last night.
That was
Yeah, tonight it's going to be AJ Styles 365, which is basically how he had gotten to the wrestling and how he came to the WWE and became a quick star.
Oh, that would be a good one to watch too.
Yeah, I actually look forward to watching. Well, it's good. Well, I would hope so because I was also hoping he got busy earlier tonight, but that, you know.
Oh my God! Leave me alone, Rich. And you stop laughing sitting next to me. My husband will look at me like, try not to laugh.
He's back on the ring apron on the way out.
Wow. Did you guys notice that one of the last spots that Asuka and Sasha had done, well, not one of the last ones, one of them, it was the German suplex. It looked like Sasha went on the back of her neck.
No, well, that's what I thought when I first saw it. When they did the replay, it was a slow-mo, and she actually took the bump like professional. It was a straight-up nice bump.
Well, it must have been her hair.
Yeah, it was.
To me, it still looked like she did that.
Absolutely. Even I questioned it. I thought she had broken her neck, but they did a replay, and she was a flat-out drop.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been an extension that was shaking all the place.
Ooh. What was that shit that's sticking out of the barricade right there?
I don't know. It looks like
a
two
big ass
camera
or a plug-in. I thought sure Seth was going to land on it.
They've had that now a couple of times on the pay-per-views, but nothing's happened from it yet.
Yeah, being the key word.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like smoke machine.
Could it be feeding the LEDs on the ring?
I don't know. It could be some kind of smoke machine or something, but
yeah, even so,
you never see anything happening with it. It just seems to just sit there. It's got what looks like two lenses on the front.
Yeah, I think when it comes to the powering of the LED lights, you would think that it's going to be wired underneath the ring.
Right.
The only real wires you have to worry about is, of course, the camera guys. And, as professionals, I think even Andy would know that they have to keep those wires in check.
Yeah,
they're even on top of one of the turnbuckle poles, too.
Yeah, if you've ever wondered if you watch movies and you see grips, a grips is basically somebody who holds the cameraman's cable.
Oh, okay.
That sounds kinky.
Yeah, they're called grips. You just grip the wire.
I'm too drunk already.
Actually, I learned something new because I've always saw key grip, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And then, so something new you learn every day.
Right.
Barely getting that left shoulder up.
And right now, Shinsuke is really trying hard to put Rollins away. And again, like I said, I think me and Joe are at odds as to who really has the bigger spot. So far, I have to say Shinsuke's ahead on points.
I have to agree with you on that.
Yeah, if it was boxing, he would definitely be leading.
Yeah.
He's had the best spots of the match. To me, Seth Rollins looks like he's winding his career down. He really does. He's not come back anything like he was after he had that injury.
I think the real problem was because what happened, the whole Shield situation. They started pushing Shields, and that was before Dean Ambrose was injured, so they kind of had to wind that down. And just as Dean Ambrose came back, we learned that Roman Reigns' leukemia has returned, and he's now fighting that. Again, always the best wishes. So, Joe Adawi, also known as Roman Reigns. I hope he comes back soon, or even if he doesn't come back, I just hope he gets well. I think that's really more important than anything.
That's the biggest thing, yeah.
That might have been an instinctual kick out only. Now Rollins is taking
I keep forgetting Shinsuke is wearing a mouth guard, and I'm like, oh snap, his mouth is busted open. And I'm like, oh wait, no, that's his mouth guard.
And this is a funny thing. The last Royal Rumble when he won, and he had the mouthpiece, and it said, "Who you gonna challenge?" And he says, like the way it's said because of the mouthpiece, he goes, "say Styles." Yeah. And I put a meme with that underneath, and AJ was having a funny look, and I said, "Who?" And I got so much racist, It's like morons. It has nothing to do with it. It has to do with the mouthpiece in your mouth. And I had to put an arrow to it to some people, and they were still saying, "Oh, you just, try to backtrack." I'm like, whatever, dude. Everybody is so anxious to hit that fucking racist button. I swear. It's ridiculous.
Oh, daggone, Shinsuke's gonna stop a freaking metal on the back of Seth Rollins' head. Shit.
Yeah, but Rollins just... Oh!
Yeah, he's
nice counter!
Slap the hell out of it. Oh, God.
Very nice. Unfortunately, the finish of the spot wasn't that great because it was almost like Seth Rollins had to kind of help him get into the triangle hold.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
The transition was nice, but the final execution, not so great. And you know, the funny thing is, I don't know if you guys caught it, but it was during the one of the matches. I think I know this was last night, and it was one of the women's match. And she's on the table, and she's trying to get to the ring, but she's tapping, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She was reaching, but it wasn't marked as tagging, which I kind of find funny. That's the second time they've done this.
Right.
So, for those of you who missed NXT Takeover, you really missed a great show. Top to bottom, it was an overall, a 5-star show.
I didn't get to see it. I was doing matches.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So how did you do?
Everything went over smoothly. Carnage, we got wins in both matches. My friend and tag team partner Jennifer, she won against Michelle, and we actually had to take care of some personal business. Frank is no longer part of Carnage. You got too soft.
Well, again, sometimes, lightening the load, which, unfortunately, but, sometimes what makes you weaker makes you stronger at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. We got him out of the way. Now Carnage is going to be even bigger and stronger and better than ever before, because you've got the Sisters of Suffering, which is myself, along with Jeff Green, and the original Dark Suede, Johnny Suede.
And a nice spot.
My daughter just walked in. Give me just a second, guys.
No worries. And Rollins hits his superplex fire. Oh, not the fire arrow. What the fuck is the name of it? The Falcon. The Falcon arrow power bomb. Yeah, Falcon arrow. That was my bad. I'm like, whoops. I know that's not what it's called. That's what happens when you smoke too much weed and continue to smoke even more.
Now Rollins and Nakamura meeting in the center of the ring, exchanging blows. Both men, so much exertion in this matchup. Who's got what it takes to walk away with a victory? Look at this. Nakamura daring Rollins.
And there's been a lot of changes, unfortunately, in this match due to this event, due to certain injuries. We had Becky Lynch, that was a highly anticipated match, but unfortunately, due to her face getting busted open by Nia Jax, she's out, and then Charlotte's now in. And what I find kind of weird, they had AJ Styles losing a pay-per-view, and they wanted to give the match to Daniel Bryan, who was obviously now turned heel. So let me ask you, Joe, do you think they did this to kind of avoid AJ really getting a huge loss, or I wonder what's behind that change?
Well, you know what? They probably did that for a huge loss. I guess they just wanted to do that. And I don't know. To be honest, I think they just wanted to give Daniel Bryan, his due. We also have an issue, Rick. Great. Give me a moment, guys. Hold on.
No worries. Right now. Hey,
They gave the win to Rollins?
yes, and it was a clean win. He hits him with the stomp. And Dean Ambrose, nowhere to be found.
No, but you know what's funny here? He gave him the curb stomp. Usually that kind of, you know, the person stays knocked out for a while, and Nakamura got up.
Yeah, he kind of just rolled around, and yeah, it's almost like what Austin Aries did.
Yeah.
The news is that Austin Aries left Impact after he completely got up after no selling Johnny Impact, also known as John Morrison.
Oh, Johnny Mundo, every other Eminem name.
Yeah, but anyways, he hits him with his finisher, gets a 3 count, jumps back up, and flips off the crowd. Apparently, that was the whole storyline now. So, that was just a little interesting piece of news. Well, I wonder why he didn't sell, because even, I think Seth was looked a little miffed about the situation.
Yeah, I have no idea what just went on there, but I guess, you know, we are live again on here, so if you missed the stream, just restart it, and you should be good. And with that, I gotta walk another damn dog. Well, I don't know, this pay-per-view has kind of been,
Yeah.
Be right back.
I just want to see if Brock Lesnar is going to like paralyze Daniel Bryan.
Well, that was, I think, a point I was trying to make, is because Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, I don't think they were ready to have Styles get decimated.
Right.
Where
another reason I don't think they want to have the same main event 2 Survivor Series back to back, because remember, Styles Lesnar happened last damn year.
Well,
Well, they keep putting the belts on the same people over and over and over again. It's going to keep happening.
I don't mean to harp on this, but who knows if Roman hadn't had his diagnosis? Who knows what the Raw versus SmackDown World Title match would have been?
All right.
And right now, it looks like what Braun Strowman, I guess you could say, is coming close to a prep talk as opposed to a threat talk.
Mm-hmm. Or get these hands talk.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, Drew McIntyre so far right now he's definitely the wrestler of the year. He's made a strong comeback, and he has knocked ever since. And I like this new character. He's just pretty much in your face. He doesn't give a shit how big or how bad that person may be. So, Kayla, your thoughts on that? Drew McIntyre, refresh.
Oh, Drew McIntyre. I like Drew McIntyre. Honestly, he could be so much more bigger than what they're giving him credit for. I could see him as champion one day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like I said, they're slowly building him up because, so far when it's come to, facing big guys, he's just got right in anybody's face.
Oh, yeah.
And again, the way they've been building him up, I can see him definitely what's known as the top 5 guys in the roster.
I wish that Braun Strowman just grabbed Leo Rush right now and pulls vocal cords out. Just saying, he gets on my nerves.
Fucking R-Truth, man. They're making him look like a complete fucking schmuck.
Oh, yeah.
Again, earlier tonight.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the women's, SmackDown women's team was in the back getting ready for their match, and they're all prepping each other up, and he jumps in and he goes, yeah, we're going to kick butt tonight. And all of them looking like, what the fuck are you doing in our locker room, let alone thinking you're on the show?
And Carmella was dying.
Yeah, she's trying not to hide it in, but she failed. She broke kayfabe so bad. It was just that hilarious.
I got to do it. He's on the screen. Damn it, I got to do it.
Do it.
And right now
Where's
we are
at?
right now it is going to be the team SmackDown which a tag team, which is the Bar, Cesaro, and Sheamus, and they will be facing. I forget who the tag team. Say again.
Authors of Pain.
Authors of Pain. Yeah, that's right too. They just got the title. That's why I kind of AOP. Again, this is what I'm with your hardcore host is stoned out of his fucking mind. So I will be fucking up a lot more. So please stay tuned just for that alone.
Is our Uber of Westchester working tonight?
I believe he is because I haven't seen
him.
A
meeting.
Oh yes, he did. He said I had to go to a business meeting.
He'll be in a little bit later.
Yeah.
You know, I have to say, so far, I will give credit to Rollins and Nakamura. They really did do a great match, and the ending wasn't predictable. You know, we thought that Shinsuke was going to have it by DQ with Dean Ambrose popping up, but that just never came to fruition. So, okay, guys, we have AOP versus the Bar. Quick picks. Start with you, Ms. Zoe.
AOP.
Lance.
Authors of Pain.
Andy.
AOP.
And Joe, I don't know if he is back yet. No. If I had to make a pick, you know what? I'm going to have to go with the Bar. I'm going to be the odd stick. They are pushing
so rebellious against the rest of us.
Pretty much, yeah.
He's a rebel, damn it. He's a rebel.
Yeah, I'm playing devil's advocate here. Especially considering Big Show is, on the side with him. So, again, early prediction. Is Big Show going to be a factor, or is he just going to pretty much be the one who's going to keep Rockstar, Drew Maverick, whatever the fuck his name is?
Oh, you don't think Rockstar could take Big Show?
Oh, yeah, that would be a nice match. Almost as good as Rey Mysterio versus Kevin Nash on SmackDown. Yeah, I think that was on Nitro, and it was just...
Yeah.
It was one of the most horrific pins for the 3 count. It was just terrible.
He got the fuck out of the ring.
No, I think Kevin Nash fucking stomped on him a few times. If memory serves. Because I remember he was just pissed as hell. And I think they did some kind of a rematch. Was like it was hair. It was hair versus wait, you're referring to the
No, Funaki just came on my string.
Yes, and they have, I guess out of respect they get all their spots. Because, obviously, WWE's worldwide. Anyways, yeah, let's hope. I'm guessing the Bar and the Big Show could be a favorite. But you know what? Honestly, if I see AOP win, I won't be shocked. I'm just rooting for Team Blue. They need to get one win in, damn it. Otherwise, it's gonna be a fucking landslide.
Yeah. Come on, damn it.
Even though WWE said it's just 2 versus 0, it's 3. It's for Raw. It's 3-0, not 2-0.
No, well, if in actuality it'd be 1 and 2, because the Usos are on SmackDown and they won the tag elimination.
The tag match.
So it'd be 2 and 1.
Oh, you're right. No, you are correct. It's 2 and 1. I got that again. Fuck up number 95. Ain't counting.
No, just what R-Truth say. Oh, my bad, y'all. That one's on me.
My bad. Hey, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Dance break!
God, I hate that. I really do. I'm like, I turned it on to watch wrestling, not to watch some really bad dancing. If I wanted that, I'd record myself in the mirror.
Yeah, R-Truth, unfortunately, I'm surprised he still has a job, to be quite frank.
I'll tell you why, and this is a known fact. Vince thinks he's hilarious.
Mm.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with being funny and getting pushed.
Hey, good for you, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like I said.
What the hell?
Yeah, when they keep him out of the ring, he is funny, and then when he starts coming down with the whole "What's Up" theme, I'm like, it's just like, okay. Out of the entrance themes, it's probably one of the top 3 of the most annoying.
Kev has to have me mute the TV whenever he comes out.
Yeah, no kidding. I think the only one that was more obnoxious than that was Aiden English.
Yeah.
And then you have Leo. I have a crush on Bobby Lashley's ass. His opening. Again, they did this on the kickoff show, and they have Bobby Lashley in fucking this fucking jack off Lilo Rush. Bobby Lashley showed some around, and he has his ass pointing out onto the commentator's table. Jerry Lawler's face is looking at it. He backs up like, get the fuck that shit out of my face. Meanwhile, fucking Rush is like, that's right. That's Lashley. I'm like, oh my god. Like, it's just... I could do nothing but shake my head and say, please stop. I'd rather fucking vibrate with a fucking potato peeler. Unreal.
Did you guys see that thing about good old JR and his fall that he took?
Yeah.
You got fall. Looks like you got a fucking punched out.
Like exactly what happened.
Well,
because I saw the picture. It was rough.
Yeah, he looked like he fell hard. He must have fell down the whole flight of steps. Out of that, somebody kicked the shit out of him. He's saying this flight of steps. I don't know, but I'm guessing I'll take his word that the flight is falling down.
Right.
But no, so far, like I said, there hasn't really been much of an update.
Well, I get a little bit of it. See him say a little bit of something, and it just proves how damn tough JR is. Just after he got basically roughed up by that concrete, he basically still went to his damn Oklahoma Sooners football game.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Can't keep Oklahoma fan down.
Boomers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what you. That's epic support, fan support.
Yeah.
You know.
My God. My God. He's got to be broken in half.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And let's give a big fuck you to Sabu.
Yeah, Sabu, I don't know what his problem is. He always has a chip on his shoulder. Then again, I think he's still drunk all the time. I don't know if he's still a junkie.
Drunk, high, strung out, something.
I had no respect for him whatsoever. He was supposed to be down with one of my friends, and he canceled the same exact day of the show because he was too fucked up.
Yeah. All right, welcome back, Joe. We've been for one talking about the about Big Show and Drake Maverick, who is representing AOP. If they're pretty much going to get involved in the match. We had some early picks. I myself am the only one who is picked for Team Blue, which is the Bar. We have AOP versus the Bar. Joe, your pick.
Wow. The Bar has gone. My pick is going to be AOP. Reason being is they need a win. They need a high-profile win. This could be that high-profile win for them.
Actually, you know what? And that is a very fair point. So, like I said, I'd like to see the Bar get the win. But AOP, I guess they do need that win because the Bar's already won the tag titles, what, 3 or 4 times at least?
Yeah, and they've been in the spotlight for too long. These guys, what they've been facing.
The titles, keep in mind.
No, I know, but what they've been facing is basically just mediocre teams. What's going to come down to here is who has the best interference. You either have Big Show.
I feel like Big Show's just going to pick him up and put him in his pocket.
Yeah, but it'll be the distraction, which I obviously, like I said, they're going to come into play. Shockingly,
I kind of see it.
Joe,
Sorry.
did you catch the last match between Rollins and Shinsuke?
Yeah, I saw that. The end of that match. Why, there was another one before that? Hey, why somebody waving?
No, it was that. And like I said, I know you were walking in the dark, but I wasn't sure if you'd caught it.
Yep.
Is that a euphemism for something?
Yeah, did you see the person with the pink dildo waving it in the air?
A New Day fan.
Yeah. This is going to test AOP because this is not a little team. This is an actual, well-established team. And there is Rockstar Spud, the Rogue Scholar he is.
And actually, I was giving credit to him, earlier tonight. I think playing the role of a manager of a tag team definitely, probably Susan, the best he's probably going to do, because I think even in 205 Live, I think he's unfortunately just too short. He's that one size too small. I mean, he definitely has charisma. I've always liked his characters, even though when he was wearing the and already we already had
the distraction.
Yep. But
Rockstar just hit a wall, the Mexican wall. Oh no, that's just Big Show.
Well, that's the Big Show.
Hey, why is he holding something? You see that?
No.
Rockstar was
what is he holding?
His
Rockstar.
He's wetting himself. He's squeezing something.
Yep, he's got something.
Yeah, he's squeezing something.
He keeps on grabbing his. What the fuck is he grabbing?
Peeing. He's peeing on himself.
What?
What?
Oh my god! Holy attitude hour. This is like the what the fuck moment.
Oh my god! No way!
Oh my god!
Yes!
That is fucking hilarious! Fucking spot of the night! Oh my god!
I am clear.
Did you catch that? Rockstar Spud literally pissed his pants.
Oh, really?
Yeah!
Guys,
when he did it. He was trying to squeeze something like why is it?
He did that perfectly.
And the look on the bar's face is like, dude.
His face.
Oh my god!
And guys, we do have a winner, and it was a right decision.
Hang on, Joe. All right.
That's a new one.
Go ahead.
It is the AOP who won this match.
Yeah, and like I said, I was an odd man out. I was trying to give Team Blue or the Bar a little bit of a push, but then you mentioned that they needed to win more than the Bar.
Big Show was choking.
Only because, and again, that was just a wild card shot, but like I said, just a win for them.
And speaking of P,
it paid off perfectly.
Oh,
that referee's reaction just has me rolling though.
I don't, like I said, what do we got to think about the match? The only part you got to think about is like the pit spot. I don't. After that, everything went out the window. Everything was just done.
I mean, I've heard of wrestlers shitting themselves or puking. I've never heard of a wrestler actually pissing themselves, or even a manager for that.
That's the funny part, because if you looked, you kept on grabbing, and it didn't go.
Yeah, I know that was fake and everything, but still, that's a new one for me. I've never seen somebody pretend to piss themselves in a match. Oh man, it worked out for them though.
Yeah.
What wasn't as good as Vince McMahon's bow and arrow off Stone Cold Steve Austin though?
Yeah, watch that.
That was the best one.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, guys, also, with the AOP winning their match, it is now Raw 3-0.
Yeah, and again, like I said, I'm going to be making this point out all night. The Usos on won for the 10-man tag team Survivor Series match. They was I guess you could say sole survivors because they're a tag team. So it should be 1-3, but unfortunately, that's not acknowledged. And we just have a promo for our TLC, which is coming up in 2 weeks. It's crazy.
No, it's like 3 weeks.
Now, here is my favorite wrestler, The Miz.
You're crazy. You so crazy.
No, I like the guy. The guy is awesome.
Actually, it's a month till TLC. Because it's the 18th, and that happens on the 16th of December.
Yeah, look at, there go Rey Mysterio. He fits in well with Jeff Hardy.
I love how Jeff Hardy's face paint is matching his sleeves.
You know, again, you know, I've always liked he was always able to change his stuff and change his looks. You know, we talked about, and this is kind of off the subject, but, you know, Finn Balor, they had him stop doing that whole demon thing because he looked like, you know, crazy. They should have been doing something with, you know, Jeff Hardy's doing. Have him come out in a full-blown suit and change the suits around.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, come on, face paint. How long does it put face paint on? Even something...
Well, I'll tell you, I paint my face for every single show, and it can take me up close to an hour depending on how many colors I'm using.
And they said, I've heard somewhere, for when Finn has the airbrush for the demon, it can take roughly an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
No,
I'm on the shade of the coloring, too, because he might have to do 2 coats of a color. What the fuck is R-Truth doing again?
You know,
apparently...
Guys, I'm going to say this. I don't want to cut no one off, but I got to say this. What fucking fountain of youth has R-Truth found? Because this dude doesn't get old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him that. And the fucked up thing is he actually looks like a wrestler. I mean, you know, and like I said, I mean, right now, I think as someone was talking about in the back about how Vince is really high on R-Truth because of his comical skills. Unfortunately, I wish it just doesn't transcend over to his ring ability.
True.
No, you know what? Here is the thing. R-Truth has had his time, so this is what he's doing now.
And if that's what he wants to do while he can still do it, you know what? God bless him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no question about it.
If that's what he wants to do, more power to him. That's what's up.
Why are we watching this jabroni match next?
I don't
know. This actually should be a good match if it's a cruiserweight title match.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I've seen both these guys down in NXT. Actually, yes, the match was over at Super Showdown. If I'm not mistaken, we were pretty much high in this match. I think this is one of the better matches of the night that night. So, I have high expectations for this show. As to who's gonna win?
Let me tell you, last month, whenever they came down to my area to Corbin, Kentucky, that was the first time I'd ever actually seen Buddy Murphy. He was facing Cedric Alexander. And their match, I thought it was going to suck, but it stole the entire freaking show. It was amazing.
Well, you got to have one good match on that show.
Yeah, and I love Mustafa Ali's ring gear.
Yeah, the Iron Man type gear.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Subs, I forget the name. You look like Sub-Zero on WCW.
Oh, Glacier.
Glacier, thank you. You know, if the technology was a little bit better back then, it would have fit his character. You could have done like a glowing red eye and everything.
Well, funny thing, they might have tried that but Vince bought WCW right before he was supposed to come back.
No, I think honestly at the time they were focusing more on the stage than anything. I think the first time we saw anybody who was wearing lights on the actual gear, correct me if I'm wrong, is Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
When he had that streaming jacket, which I thought fucking kicked ass.
Well, and don't forget Naomi too.
Yes, and she was wearing the glowing boots, hence now the name the glow. She was the second. I don't know if there was anyone before that who actually had some kind of a glowing or like light effects, but
no, but we did have a guy shoot like stuff out of his gauntlets, and that was Max Moon back in the day, who was Paul Diamond.
Okay, yes.
Conan.
Mm-hmm. You know, if all the power goes out in the Middle East, we know why.
Oh, jeez.
Damn it, Joe.
What?
They're in L.A.
Okay, so if every illegal was removed from the building, that building would be empty.
Oh my God! Here we go. I'm like, for the call. You guys are so racist.
This is probably why we're getting kicked off of Facebook. This is
let's call ICE.
For the record, hold on. I have to make a disclaimer.
Joe at SculptureRealm.com.
Yes.
I said call ICE, the Intercontinental Everyone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so horrible, it's funny.
Hey, now this dude's
God,
outfit, it's incredible.
Hey, Zoe, and we're the rednecks.
Oh, I know, right? We're the horrible people.
Yeah.
The first person to have a glow-in-the-dark jacket was, Jeff Jarrett with his cowboy hat and his white jacket.
That's right.
On that,
the Double J.
That's how forgetful he is.
Yeah, exactly.
He had a white cowboy jacket on and a white Stetson.
And the double J's.
The only reason I remember that, it was the first ever pay-per-view I ever went.
Hey.
And he came out with that on.
Hey, real quick, does anybody got some bucket of water? I want to see what happens if we throw it on them. Holy shit! I am on fire!
God. I told you, folks, if you're listening in, you're really, better have some thick skin.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
And if you don't, screw you should be watching them.
If you can't enjoy life and laugh at stuff, or if you take it personally with everything, then jump off a cliff.
What do you have to support a fire station for? Because all they need donating is fucking water. That's all you need. That's all you need. Put a fire out.
Well,
water.
Andy, they are in Los Angeles, where California is right now having the wildfires.
Shit.
Why can't they build your woodlands in America? Because it happens quite often. Why can't they build your woodlands with a moat all the way around them so it can't spread? It's not very hard. Get a digger, dig a trench all the way around where your woods are and fill it with water.
Well, I mean,
you want to make it more harder for illegals to get in? God damn it, Andy.
I mean, in the UK, we build a Far East, we put water all the way around it. For that reason. Can't spread anywhere then.
No, it's doing this justice. The fires are burning down celebrities' homes.
Yeah, but it also burnt down a guitar factory.
And I don't know if you guys are aware of this. I think I might have mentioned it to you last month. There was a small town in Lynn, Massachusetts, where there was a huge gas leak, which eventually blew down literally like... Oh, it was in Lawrence, thank you. Where it blew up like 40 or 50 homes and explosions. It was like right down the line. Boom, 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 boom.
I thought you were going to say it blew out 40 or 50 homeless people's boxes.
Oh, Jesus. No, they didn't get that far in, unfortunately.
If it was Los Angeles, the only thing being blown was probably a whole bunch of strippers.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody got offended with Seth Rollins' music because it screams "Burn it down."
Oh God!
Burn it down. We are. Hey, what's up with Buddy Murphy's tights? Did he sleep with a grenade?
You know, I have to say they actually are original though.
Hulk trousers.
Is he still with Alexa Bliss?
Yes.
Yes, he is. Lucky motherfucker.
Wow!
Even if
awesome,
if he was a
move.
Yeah, he's
Mustafa Ali with that high flying moves. Look, now he's going to the top. He's going to try to catch a magic carpet. You missed it.
Why does he look like he should be working at the Doner Kebab shop?
The what now?
The Doner Kebab Shop.
What's that?
Right now, this match is starting to pick up, guys. And despite the jokes, I got to give hands off. Right, nice. It was a almost like a sunset flip into a leg drop.
Yeah, that's incredible. The timing and everything.
Yeah.
You want more with your fries? Looks like a taxi. Looks like an Uber driver.
Hey,
I can Uber in Westchester.
You want taxi, mate? You want a taxi, mate?
No. Well,
taxi airport, mate.
If we have issues with our internet, we could call him. He's tech support.
There we go.
No wonder we got banned before.
No, yeah, too many Uber people took offense.
And
for those of you who are Uber drivers, I feel sorry for you, believe it or not.
Yeah, get a proper job.
No, get a real cab driver's job. You can make better money. Yeah. And you don't have to use your own car.
I went one bit just because where I listen to all those scary stories constantly, a lot of those are Uber stories.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Oh, damn.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh. That was ugly. Even my back is just like,
Yeah. You know, I'm sorry,
rough.
Rick. I'm gonna toss this to you because he got tossed out of the ring. Are these guys shortening their lifespan by doing this?
Absolutely. I mean, we talk about,
typical, as I was saying to Rick earlier before we were on air, it's typical NXT. They're all spot monkeys, the whole lot of them. There's nobody in NXT that you look at.
This is not NXT, it's 205 Live.
Future stars, none of them.
You know, the thing is, these are both great wrestlers, but some of these spots, again, you don't think about the future. When you're young, you have no problem. Even Mick Foley,
you think
when he was younger, he was taking spot after spot. If you guys remember the Last Man Standing, where he was handcuffed behind, and The Rock was slamming him like 50 or 60 times, relentless.
Royal Rumble 98? No, 99?
I didn't know the count, but it was a shitload,
No, he's talking about the year.
Yeah, so... and right now, again, I saw him a few years ago up front in person. He was doing a stand-up comedy. Funny motherfucker. But he was limping. And you could see that, it had truly taken a toll on his body.
Yeah.
Well, they did Celebrity Wife Swap, and the Foley's was on that. And the chick that came in place of his wife, he had to have her, put his socks on, tie his shoes for him, because he couldn't bend over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you abuse your body that much. It's gonna catch up to you eventually. And look at, I look at the talent today. They cannot they're not gonna last too long. They'll be lucky if they're in the business for 5 years. If not,
y'all mentioned how rough shape Mick's in, but DDP's actually helping him get where he can actually have some
Also, again, he is overweight. He's gained a lot of the weight over the few years. And again, that does help with mobility and stuff. And again, I'm not trying to downsize the injuries he's had over the years, but it is a factor, unfortunately.
Yep.
I'm gonna say something, Rick, really quick. For all the people on Facebook and YouTube who are giving us sad faces, it's horrible. If you guys are coming on here thinking that we're streaming the pay-per-view, no. We're offering our version of color commentary. Watch the pay-per-view on WWE Network, and listen to us. We're the ones commenting on this. And jokes aside, that's why people prefer listening to us. Over at the HWR show, Terry says, "Is that a new tag team, the Rednecks, Lance?"
No, because they don't let intergenders tag.
Well, we got Off the Ropes. Buddy Murphy with a beautiful toss outside.
Oh, Actually, you know what? I thought Mustafa fucked up his legs, but no, he actually landed pretty good and just did a rollback. And nice senton over the top.
Yeah, I'm actually ahead of you because I got him just rolled Mustafa back in.
And I'm behind both of you.
I'm just now seeing him throw him back in.
Yeah, again, I'm right with you, Zoe.
Wow,
Andy, I don't know where you are.
Beautiful super kick. Andy.
Andy. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the kick to the head and 3 super kicks.
Yep, 1, 2, and kick out.
And
it's sad. It's sad when you can actually call it 1, 2 kick outs without even looking.
No, I was talking about the 2 kicks, super kicks to the face, and then he did like an inverted body scissors.
Oh yeah.
That was like painful. Yeah, they re-showing some of the highlights, and again,
God.
Even though these guys were doing some huge spots, they were actually taking the bumps properly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Look ahead, Joe.
I was going to comment real quick. At least they're pacing themselves. They're not high spot after high spot after high spot. They high spot, slow down, execute a nice high spot, and then they go again. Like right now, they're
keeping it interesting by doing that. I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And again, like I said, I think you talk about high spots. So if you look back years ago with wrestling, I mean, even if somebody just went to the top ropes, it's like, oh my god, never mind doing like these huge planches over the top rope. Again, don't get me wrong, I like the spots so long as it's executed properly. But
oh my god. Oh,
hold on.
God.
What's going on here?
Oh, nice!
Absolutely.
It was almost a tilt-a-whirl DDT.
Yep.
From like the 8th.
Damn!
It was a tilt-a-whirl into a DDT.
Yeah.
Get your ass back in the ring.
Nice.
Well,
now, you know what though? Watching the replay, you could see that Buddy was sitting there, had his head over their weight, and saying, "Come on, any day now."
Yeah.
But still, very nicely executed.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens when you choreograph properly.
Yeah.
Oh, he hit his face against the edge of the ring post.
Don't try this at home, kids.
Yep.
Oh! Actually, he did a face plant on the apron. I don't know if he's checking on his nose or his teeth.
Probably both.
Yeah.
I hope that
he got hit face plant. I don't even think he had any kind of like barrier. He's just like
no, he put his hands in there.
Vince offers good dental.
Last second.
Well, he's selling it good. I'll give him that.
Mm-hmm. God, that was beyond risky, though. Oh, my God. That's too much.
Here comes the table.
Well,
get the table.
It's funny. It's funny. Back in the old days, they used to have these big square TVs. They used to hurt when you fell into it. Now they got these little tablets that are,
But the problem is they leave it on, and that's still much to a number on your back.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Why?
Wow. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh, nice.
Yes, sunset. This is like a spinning splash right off the table.
I've seen it before more than once, and I forget the name of the move. This is the time we want Billy Boudreaux, who's been a commentator for many years, who can tell you every technical move in the book. And yeah, if I have to look, let me see. It looks like a
springboard, Hurricanrana.
Not a Hurricanrana, but almost looks like almost like an inverted Russian side sweep.
Yeah. Leg sweep.
What kills me is people will sit there and say, "Oh, that didn't hurt them that bad. Look, there's mat on the floor. And I'm like, it still hurts like a bitch.
Yeah. Anybody says that, you know what? Yeah, just not jump off the apron over by the top rope and try to see what happens. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize that, yes, these guys take these huge bumps, but they also know how to take a bump. They also realize you have to land a specific way. And even still, a lot of that shit hurts. You're in the back with some welts. Even on Raw, when, oh my God, when Becky Lynch took that nasty fucking hit. And Chris Jericho even made a comment saying that was almost looked like a blatant punch to the face. He goes like, she didn't pull back and nothing. Just clocked her.
Yeah, hopefully Becky's injury is like just a hairline fracture and not something she can come back from relatively soon.
Well, also remember too, she did have that cracked jawbone. So,
what the heck was that?
Match is over for me. I don't know. Wasn't on my end.
It was off the top rope, and I thought, oh, nice.
That was like a fucked up moonsault.
Yeah.
Match over.
Yep.
Over.
All right. Well, the winner of this match and still your cruiserweight champion, Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy,
And
what kind of fucking name is that?
You know, it doesn't matter considering he's with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, that lucky bastard.
He's got a little Miss Bliss in his pocket.
It was almost as he had him went to a power slam. I'd like to say into a fireman's backdrop.
Almost into like a white noise.
No, it was like. Yeah, it was like definitely some kind of a modification of that. I don't know what the name was again. If anybody actually knows the name of the finisher, please feel free to chime in. This is where some of my ignorance kicks in.
Here is Mr. Bella.
That was a hell of a cruiserweight match.
We are now in the back with Daniel Goldface Bryan.
Guarantee
Daniel
Brock Lesnar's going to end this man's career.
It's Daniel. Oh God, Brock, please don't kill me, Brian. Oh yes, that's a hot piece of interviewer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yummy.
Put it away, Lance.
You're not supposed to see that.
On Sunday, April 7th, 2019. Join us. Please get you the grandest stage of them all. The biggest, the only WrestleMania. Well, we're still harassing people because they keep sending me these emails and messages like, buy WrestleMania tickets, please, please. When they're when they're trying to push WrestleMania tickets now, you know, that's kind of, it's bad. I remember years ago, 10, 20 years ago, when these guys when WrestleMania was announced, tickets will be sold out in 3 days.
Actually, no, it's not unheard of for them to be this far out. I mean, hell, look at some of the times where they announced WrestleMania, let's say hypothetically, 35, just after WrestleMania 34. They announced the location and everything. So selling tickets now, this is probably the ones who are going to get the VIP slots, the front row seats, the access, everything.
Why are you promoting Soda Popinski here?
Because he'll be killing bastards. I've been saying this dude looks like Nikolai Volkov and Bruno Sammartino had a kid.
God, he is one ugly Murphy.
Yeah, that too.
Well, we are back live here. There is JoJo in the ring. You could tell she.
Right, you lucky bastard.
All right, here is the commissioner, or should I say, the general manager of Raw, Baron Corbin.
Constipation Corbin.
Yeah. There is Renee Young.
Oh.
She's looking a little old, though.
Now Zoe.
No, I heard a really bad rumor, and so let me go if it's true. I hope she rots.
You just want to have her husband.
Well, no, it involves her husband. It also involves her husband's
Go ahead.
best friend.
What am I missing?
Okay.
Let's hear this.
It is rumored. It's rumored that Dean picked up her phone one day and saw a whole lot of dirty little messages between Rollins and Renee. And then there's another rumor saying she's knocked up by Rollins, but I'm going to call bullshit on that one altogether.
Well,
but now I've seen, a lot of people say, oh, she's, flirting around with Rollins.
Or it could be just they're just doing that for storyline purposes.
Yeah.
If they was doing that, I mean, wouldn't that have came out a lot sooner?
No. You can't push everything. You gotta let it slow with it. And
okay, I don't agree with this.
I've always said with Renee and her going after Dean and then automatically becoming, one of the main announcers on Raw, I've always said, you know what, she's in it for the exposure.
Hey, exposed, okay.
Here it is, Finn. My career stalled power.
I don't agree with this match being placed here.
No.
This should have been the main event because it's the type of a match that the event is named after.
Well, you know what? And right now, this is the Raw versus SmackDown. Right? What the hell is he dressed as? Dolph Ziggler looks like freaking what is his name? Tyler Breeze there. With the Macho Man glasses. For a minute, I thought it was Tyler Breeze coming out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Ziggler's gone downhill. It's just a matter of time before McIntyre kicks him to the curb. Yeah. Hopefully, for Ziggler's sake, he doesn't get back up and decides to go to the Indies or something.
And it's
but actually,
Ziggler is a good worker. It's just the career paths they give him.
Yeah, well, actually, I think Ziggler said it a couple of interviews. He goes, you know what? He goes, with me, I'm making a good paycheck. It's a job, and that's what it comes down to.
Absolutely.
Now, whether WWE has approved of that or not, but
well, you know what? And what can you say? It is a dream job. Even if you're laying in your back every match you go out there, you're still being seen by millions of fans around the world. Yeah,
but if you're being seen as a jabroni,
I guess it depends on your perspective. If you are still collecting a huge paycheck, you're getting merch paychecks, and you're still being seen on TV. I think that no matter what, it's still a win.
Well, then again, how much Brooklyn Brawler merchandise does WWF sell?
Actually, back in when he was feuding with the Red Rooster, he had about 2-3 years of merchandise being sold. Uh-oh. The big man himself. This is the wild card.
Okay, so if Strowman cannot touch Baron Corbin until after Survivor Series, does that mean at exactly 11:02 p.m. he's going to kill him?
After this match. Hey,
it's over. I can kill him.
Kevin Enrique Jonathan says Enzo was in the crowd. During the 205 match.
Kill him! Kill him!
Thank you. Chrissy Creation. We are getting a lot of people giving us thumbs up, loves. For those people who's giving us sad faces and angry faces, if you're expecting us to be streaming the pay-per-view, no. You're listening to our commentary of these matches. So, take it.
And it's not like we don't tell them that ahead of time. We tell them every podcast before pay-per-view. We also tell them in all the posts the day of. We are not streaming.
Yeah,
we'll be
but
hearing our mouths
unfortunately, a lot of people, even though they see that, read it, you know, they're saying, oh, maybe they're just being, you know, discreet about it. And no, but whatever. They get that view, and they don't want to hear us talking completely inappropriately and being, you know, male, sexist, racist pigs that we are.
And that's
on them.
And that's
yeah.
Male, sexist pig. This bottle.
Gee, let's not plug Marine 6 hard enough.
Hey, if you can plug it and you can get a shoot out of it, why not?
Okay, let me ask you, do you have any plans on watching it?
No.
I suspected as much.
All right, here we got these two teams. Now, if you look at notoriety, I think Team SmackDown has the better team, the better celebrity wrestlers. While
okay, so that, you know what? That was my mistake. The opening match, it was Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. It was the tag team division. This is the singles division, so I made a minor mistake.
Joe is gonna kill you. Now, you know what? This might come down to Joe taking on Braun Strowman.
I wouldn't mind that.
Or Joe versus McIntyre.
You know, I was talking about that earlier tonight about how they're definitely building McIntyre, and I'm wondering if they're holding on him still with Ziggler as a gauge to say, okay, let's see where he's going, let's see how this push goes, and when he knocks out Ziggler, I think we'll finally start to see his career escalate.
Rick, I'm going to toss this to you, and then I'm going to give it to Andy. Does it look like the Team Raw has the workers because they have muscly built characters? Here comes the money.
Money talks.
You know what? Yeah, the Raw definitely has some bigger plays. I think that also happened with the women's division. There was like a lot of the smaller women. Raw had Nia Jax and Tamina, and I think the only really big play. You know, they also had Becky Lynch, Mickey James, and Bayley. And over on SmackDown, the only big plays they really had was Naomi and Asuka, and they both lost back to back.
Over in the HWR chat room, we have Kevin Enrique Jonathan saying, Raw is winning the whole SS. Kind of sucks when SmackDown is more entertaining.
I'd almost say Raw has the power, SmackDown has the talent.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. Because you could tell, look at they have the 80s muscle-built guys. You know, the only actual guy with any meat on his bones, and that is Samoa Joe. And if you want to look at body build wise, I would have to say Shane O'Mac trumps The Miz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have, you know, Mr. 619 and
Booyaka!
Oh, I like Rey Mysterio, but over the years, you know, I find that he's been able to beat the bigger guys as opposed to what he was doing in his younger years.
All right,
so
for a little dude, he's built.
Yeah. Kevin Nash is telling Hillbilly Jim is telling Kevin Nash to step out of the ring.
Oh Jesus! And you know what? It's interesting that you pointed because right now these two on each other's faces have been not like that for a couple of weeks. I'm guessing post SummerSlam, that's going to be McIntyre's next feud.
I can see these two eliminating each other. Here we go. Look at this. Joe he's got the clutch on McIntyre. Almost.
Laura, I'm waiting to see freaking Corbin stand up there and be like, I'm not touching you to Braun.
Beautiful. Oh my God.
Nice.
Oh my God.
I believe Stephanie said all Braun has to do is get through the match, and then, well,
elimination done.
Guys, elimination. Samoa Joe is gone.
Yeah.
Gone already.
McIntyre was able to get out of Samoa Joe's. I call it the. It's called the
Look at that. Everybody's in complete shock.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, no sooner had he escaped, McIntyre hits him with a Claymore, and Joe is gone.
Yeah, HWR chat room is exploding. It's like Enrique says the only match that SmackDown might win tonight. Oops! Wow, Joe was just eliminated. I take that back. Raw's winning this too.
Did you guys catch the ring capacity of how many people are actually at Survivor Series?
No.
16,000.
Wow.
Raw has actually had more people at one time.
Hell, the FedEx Forum holds more people than that.
Now I got a question. You said how many people are in attendance?
16,000.
Little over 16,000.
Oh, 16,000. Wow. When they used to pack 75, 95, 65,000 houses, you know. But I got a real question. How many of them are legal?
I got an even better one. How many of them are seeking shelter from the fire?
Well, that's what happens when you have all these events. You know, you have pay-per-view events back to back, and then you have people who, you know, aren't going to make it. And then this weekend we had NXT and Survivor Series, and a lot of people went to NXT.
Yeah.
It was a smaller venue, but again, you know, nobody's going to want to go see both NXT and Survivor Series.
Yep.
Very few people have that kind of money to watch both pay-per-views.
Well, here is the rematch from Super Showdown.
Dog shit.
It's Shane O'Mac and Dolph Ziggler. If you remember the last match, Ziggler lost his final match for the, I guess, the World Cup or whatever, Saudi Cup.
For the best.
Oh! Shane's backed Dolph up into the corner a couple of good left and rights. And Dolph reversed it, giving him some too. Drop kick by Dolph to Shane. God, my. You gotta admit, for Shane's age, he can still move.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And yeah, if they ever brought Survivor Series to Memphis, I'd probably just go to War Games instead of just going to Survivor Series.
You mean you wouldn't go to Survivor Series to try and put Alexa Bliss in your pocket and take her home?
See, there's a problem there. WWE has security. And I'm going
Get your t-shirt, plain and simple. There you go.
Well, Shane O'Mac got the beating and he tagged in The Miz. You know?
Yup. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Now, this is going to be like, it's going to come down to, I can see this. I'm going to say this. It's going to be McIntyre eliminating Braun, or Braun's going to eliminate, one of them is going to cost the other the match.
You know what? And again, you know, would make sense. That's WWE logic. But again, you know, I have to admit, I was shocked earlier tonight. You know, I've gone over this like 2 times. I'm going over one more time. When Seth Rollins was facing Shinsuke Nakamura, we all thought, everybody was in agreement that, you know, Dean Ambrose was going to come in and cause a loss and giving Shinsuke Nakamura the win. However, that didn't happen.
Guys,
Seth
it's beginning.
Great.
It's beginning. They're breaking down the fight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
McIntyre's about to get these hands.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, the ring is filling up. Jeff is in bad trouble. He's fighting with Braun. Miz is trying to take out Miz and Jeff are taking.
Look at
Hey, there's a little midget in there. Oh, that's just Mysterio.
That's Ray, damn it.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Ray got out there too. He's like, I'm done with this shit.
I'm going to the 619.
Here we go. That's it. 619. Everybody needs to hit their finishing maneuvers. Damn it.
You've got the entire remaining SmackDown Survivor Series team on top of Braun.
He's illegal in the ring right now.
I lost who I lost who's taking who's.
It's down to either down to McIntyre or Strowman.
Well, McIntyre's the legal guy in the ring.
That was my question.
Yeah, McIntyre. I forgot who was the legal man for. Jeff was the legal man, or was it the Miz? Miz was the legal guy in the ring.
It's Miz, yeah.
Yeah, Miz is the legal guy for Raw, SmackDown, and McIntyre's the legal guy for Raw. But I guess they're focusing on what the hell are they doing? Oh my God! Shane O'Mac's going to the top.
No,
Because they're both
stop doing it. You're gonna die one day doing that.
Oh,
Mysterio trying to pick Braun up by himself to put him on the table. They're like, dude, no, you're too little here.
Oh, yeah, really? You know.
Shane O'Mac put.
Oh, leap of faith.
Table.
Here we go.
Death wish.
Oh, he landed it perfection.
You know what? I like Shane's guts and wanting to pull out, but how much more can his body take this?
Real.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, he doesn't wrestle that much.
True.
Compared to everybody else. I mean, his last match was probably Crown Jewel.
Wow! Look how far, guys! Look how far that leap was.
And just by they're saying, I could have made that.
All right, match is resuming. Legal men are in the ring. Miz is in the ring, and he is with McIntyre. So,
you know what, Joe? It's actually starting to shape up because they're having Strowman outside the ring with McMahon.
And this now we're seeing. I can see eliminations coming now. Should be even. You know, notice Balor really haven't been in here. Now he's in here. Now he's tagged in. What the hell is McIntyre doing?
I'm not sure. Oh no, this is just McIntyre being the heel that he is, where he stands alone. He's like that, lone wolf. I hate to say.
Yep. Well,
Finn
Balor just tagged himself in.
Oh.
Miz, one of the hardest workers in the company, and with the proper attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, Balor's gave McIntyre a nice little love tap. So again, there's another possible feud.
Oh yeah.
And you have to wonder, actually, do you think they would have a Finn Balor feud with McIntyre before they do with Strowman? Maybe Strowman, going up to maybe Royal Rumble or even WrestleMania.
Now, you know what? I think it'll be a waste, because then you're just going to have to job out Balor, or he's only going to win matches that are basically going to be because of the other person interfered.
Well, I don't know if you've been keeping records, but Balor's not exactly, his win-loss record is not that great lately.
Oh, I know.
Because he had that feud with Strowman. I think he might have gotten maybe one win, but I know that Strowman has been dominating that feud. Unfortunately, again, Finn Balor is another indie wrestler that came in hot, and he's kind of cooled down a bit.
Yeah, well, he's in there with another guy. He is with Mysterio. And Mysterio... Oh, my God. I thought he messed up there. Oh. We're getting.
Now this would be a nice fight. I'd like to see these two.
Yeah, the Demon versus the King of Mystery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
I don't like the Mohawk thing. Every time, the first time I saw it, I'm like, did he steal Kalisto's mask?
Yeah. Well, you know, I would like to see the Demon taking on Brother Nero.
Oh.
That would be another good match. Absolutely. And you got into a lot of the mystery matches, you know, or fantasy matches that we would like to see.
Look out, Ray Ray. Come on, Ray. You're dying here. You're making us look bad. Well, you're making the Mexicans look bad. Come on.
Oh, Jesus.
What? He's from Mexico?
He's from San Diego.
Fine. I'll take that for now.
Oh, God.
Oh, beautiful frog splash. Yeah, and folks, for you guys that are giving us like the hate, and it's not even hate because of what I'm doing. It's just basically hate because you can't see the stream. Whoa. All right.
Elimination done.
Yep. Finn Balor eliminated, and he's going to be eliminated even further. Well, I think he's the first elimination. No, right?
Yeah.
From Raw? Well, and he's getting the beatdown. This is what happens when you get eliminated from the Raw team. You get tossed out.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Again, right now, McIntyre kind of taking his eye off the ball. And that may be,
Oh, this might be Ray Ray's swan song right here. He's been dominated.
Yeah.
By Webster and his little buddy Gary Coleman. Oh, that was a botch right there, Lashley.
Oh shit, that was Enzo.
Yeah.
No, I see Enzo Amore kicked out of WWE Survivor Series 2018.
Wow.
Damn! I'm having to like reach for.
I thought he was in the crowd or something saying, please hire me back, I'm sorry.
Look at this.
I got kicked off a bus, I've gotten kicked off a plane.
Yeah. He got kicked out of Raw. Whoa! Okay. Now, I'm sorry. I am sorry here. But little Ray Ray put fucking Bobby Lashley in the DDT. That's real. That's real. We can take choreographing too far.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Gary Coleman is still cheering his buddy.
Oh, jeez. Well, I actually call him Leo. I have a crush on Bobby Lashley's ass.
Look at this. I guess they failed the first time, so they had to repeat it again.
I hate when they do that. If you fuck up a spot, you never go back to that damn spot.
Just move on.
Somebody forgot to tell these people.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Jeff Hardy's face looks like a cake with all the icing messed up in it.
Hey, something on my Facebook page is an archived video of Enzo getting thrown the fuck out of Survivor Series.
Please post it.
It was a violent throwing out too.
I want to see it. You got to send it to me.
Wait a minute. The top rope turnbuckle's just been taken off by the Miz.
Shit and giggles.
Delete. Now, you know what? This is also a good match right here. Ziggler and Jeff Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
And DDT on McIntyre by Hardy. This is just chaos everywhere. Oh, Ziggler caught him. No. Corbin, if he had hair, he'd be pulling it out. Meanwhile, Gary Coleman is just patrolling the ring out there. What's up with that, Willis?
What's up with that? What you talking about?
Enzo bought a ticket. You know, that could be against the law. If he wasn't doing anything and he bought a legal ticket.
Well, from what I've seen in the video, he was kind of showing out.
Oh.
Still.
Have we had any eliminations aside
from Balor? And
yeah.
Joe? Well, Balor and Joe, and that's it. So it's kind of tie.
There.
All right.
Oh my
Matt's
God! You know what?
Shirt.
I'm so sorry, but I'm sick of every wrestler doing a stomp.
I know.
Well, HBK's
God Almighty.
HBK is getting old, so he has to give it to somebody to do.
Well, yeah, he also just
guys.
Both Rollins.
Look at that fall. Look at that replay.
Oh.
Look at the replay.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I don't know who got the worst of that.
Ziggler's knee got really hit hard.
Yeah, it did.
And yeah, but it also looked like it hit the small of his back, of Hardy's back. So it looks like they're both have issues right now.
All right, Miz is in the ring.
Yeah, look at that.
Miz is in the ring and just took out.
Ziggler's going to the wrong corner.
Yeah, he's on the wrong end of town, and
oh my God!
Hardy
look at Shane.
Really
Shane's
standing.
like all broken here.
No, so Jeff Hardy. He made it tag. He's still laying down.
Oh. Miz is directing Shane to the opposite turnbuckle. Telling him, go for it, do it.
Yeah, see? Right
and
now,
Shane's like real stiff right now, hobbling over there. God, mighty.
Jesus Christ. One.
Oh! Nice!
Beautiful move. And for you folks that just caught up, another elimination.
And yeah, I'm guessing how it is. Yeah, Coast, and Ziggler's eliminated.
Meanwhile, Lashley's just dominating freaking Shane O'Mac. So Shane.
Oh yeah, he's coming in.
You know.
With a Van Terminator.
It's like, there goes my job.
Shane's nose is red. I don't know if he's red, if his nose is red or he's got a bruise or what.
I haven't seen yet. I haven't really caught it.
This shows you how stupid Bobby Lashley is. He just threw the guy.
Yep.
Well, okay, never mind. He's took over.
Miz is in.
Yep.
Obviously,
I thought it was a blind tag, but apparently not.
Here.
Mm.
Well, Webster
Lashley brought Miz in.
Webster hit the turnbuckle, and Miz finished it off with his clothesline. Notice the other big man who. Like, Miz is making Shane do all this heavy work.
Worse.
Shane, you're dying here. And they're making him stand up again.
They're making him do another coast to coast.
Yep, he is.
Yeah. Well,
He's not that
we're gonna see if this is actually a work or not because we can climb.
Beautiful move.
Oh, I guess we know he made it.
No, he did not.
The Miz.
Nice.
I was about to say where's Strowman, and he just came in. Wow, Ray, you got some.
Corbin
strength.
is just he's actually in the team, right? He's just a captain, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's only captain. He ain't nothing more.
But he's constipation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh, the big man, who's now fresh, is coming in. Even though he went through a table spot.
Ray. He's like, come on, Shane, get out.
Oh my God.
I may have that's Ray Mysterio. I may have heart, but I also have a brain.
All right. Well, another elimination. Jeff Hardy is gone. And
okay. Strowman just eliminated Hardy, and
he's going to eliminate Ray now.
It's trying to chop a redwood down with a fucking with a butter knife.
You can do it. It ain't easy, but it can be done.
God. Well, Ray is gone.
He's trying to cut a Christmas tree down with a catapult.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, The Miz is the last one with Shane O'Mac.
Yep. And Shane O'Mac is not in good shape.
No.
Shane O'Mac.
And the legal man in the ring is a very fresh Strowman who's just sitting there pretty much breathing a little bit. And Miz being smart, well, not being so smart, and letting Strowman kind of catch his breath and refresh himself.
Absolutely. Poor Shane. Miz wants to throw him back in there. Look out! Oh! Strowman just steamrolled. Yeah. He just steamrolled over Shano, and he called
Yeah, Miz is like, hell no.
Wow.
No.
Oh, my God. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my God. Well.
Boom, boom, bang.
Now,
nice.
Money is here. This is the money spot right here. It's Shane O'Mac alone against the biggest men in Raw, and I guarantee you Strowman is going to get eliminated here because McIntyre is going to do it. And
he's going to do a blind tag.
No, yep, and they're going to cost each other. They're going to cost each other the match. Watch. They're going to
I don't think they're cost the match. I think what's going to happen is Strowman's going to hit the finisher, and then McIntyre's going to get tagged in and hit him with the Claymore for a win. You watch. This is going to be some kind of a blind tag, and that's what's going to happen after the match. We're going to see those two face off, maybe even throw punches.
Nope, it's gonna, I can see it. It's going to be Strowman get eliminated by. It's going to be McIntyre is going to cost Strowman his spot, and Strowman's going to get pissed off and cost McIntyre his spot, and Lashley is going to be the last one in there. Shane O'Mac ain't bringing it.
Well, remember, he is a McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. He's being devastated. Oh, my God. Poor Shane O'Mac. And Power Slam. A tribute to the British Bulldog. Well, that's it. Wow. I guess this is it, guys. It's Shane O'Mac has been eliminated.
Yep. It was a clean win, too. Clean finish.
You know, Baron, you might want to, like...
Whoa, wait a minute.
God.
Corbin just hit Strowman, and they're leaving, and Gary Coleman's happy. So
wow.
Raw won another match.
Yeah, like I said, I think she's gonna hold off on the.
Did any of you guys ever watch Jersey Shore? Like ever?
Yeah.
Okay, Ronnie in the first season, whenever he knocked that guy out on the on the pier, he hit him. He's like jumping as he's running away, going, "That was one shot. That was one shot." Corbin just reminded me of Ronnie.
What? Well, he got his shot and he just ran. So
just less steroid up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think that's the last person I would want to cross.
Yeah.
Now, the match is over, so I'm guessing Braun can actually legally kick his ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Monday constipation is a dead man.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? I got to say this, Rick. Now that you know, I honestly think that it was illegal for the WWE to throw out Enzo if he purchased a ticket. Now, if he was doing something to distract the crowd,
I believe he was.
Okay.
I'd say it's probably what it was.
Well,
on my personal Facebook page, if y'all go to it, I have how he was acting right before he got thrown out and grabbed.
All right.
Don't take it down on it later after the pay-per-view and look at it.
We're getting the likes and all that.
Yeah. I'm looking at the clock and I'm looking at what 2 matches they got left. Ain't no way in hell this is going to 10 Eastern.
No. And by looking at it right now, Raw has just completely won this match because there is just a Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte.
I don't know who's going to win that one.
That ain't going long.
No, yeah, Rousey's going to get that, unfortunately.
Ronda's matches can't go long.
You know,
and I want that package for Christmas.
Yeah. Now the real question, though,
can she fit under my tree? No. I hope so.
But Rousey, I think is all serious. I think she's going to get the win, unless of course WWE starting to see that she's losing a little bit of losing confidence in her. But I don't think they're ready to make that choice just yet.
Oh, I love their on Miss Bliss.
All right. Right now, fans, again, thank you for watching and tuning in. You can check us. You can check on us every Thursday night at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time for HWR's Four Corner Rants. You can also go to the HWR chat room where you hear live. You'll hear updates on rumors, news, and anything that's happening in professional wrestling. And if you're on YouTube, check us on an HWR show. We do appreciate all your support. We do sell T-shirts. While they yakking right there, I'm gonna put those up. If you guys are interested,
buy the shirts.
Buy the shirts, indeed. If you're interested in purchasing some T-shirts, we have them all right there. So be the first to get it and get all the shirts.
Actually, it'd be the second to get it because George was technically the first to get all the shirts.
Yes, he was.
And I've noticed the only people that are angry with the stream are the illegal fucking immigrants.
Well, and the Middle Easterners.
Sanjida, Hasib, Mahindra. Yeah.
God bless you.
Fuck off back over the border.
Oh, God.
Yep.
That's Andy2E1SOB at gmail.com.
See, I am not alone in this.
Okay. That's also Joseph at Lord Stoldron at LordStoldronRealm.com.
Yeah, there you go.
And of course, the guys are putting the table back together, and they're probably calling, production out back and saying, "Listen, guys, just make sure nobody goes off that table because we're gonna have the blow up balloon that exploded once."
All right, here is Reed Flair take out on the full-grown Shirley Temple. So, you know.
Captain Wiki!
What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? It makes you wonder how's this going to react when when Becky has got like an MMA finishing move on a former MMA person. You know, that's going to go straight to WrestleMania there.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, Ronda Rousey sold that big time.
Looks like Becky's going boobs.
No, she's had them boobs.
Why does Becky Lynch like have a big shaft between her legs all the time?
I got a big shaft for her to put between her legs.
She doesn't shave, I guess.
Yeah. Was Ruby Riott supposed to be on the Survivor Series women's team?
Yes, but her and Natty got into a fight and they pulled them off the women's team.
Really?
No, kayfabe, but that's why they pulled them off.
Alright.
So I'm mad at that because damn now I don't get to see fucking Liv Morgan.
Oh, wow, look at that face that she has. You could tell that damage that Nia did to Becky.
Man.
And Joe, over in the HWR chat room, I don't know if you checked it out, but I have actually a list of Nia Jax's botches and the injuries she caused. Primarily, obviously, to Becky Lynch, also Charlotte and Bayley.
Okay, Sasha, watch out. She might be going for the full 4 horsewoman injury.
Yeah, no kidding.
Does. I don't like Sasha. I can't stand her.
But again, Lance made this a good point, and I'm glad that she didn't have to drop the belt.
Yep.
And
well, we do have the 30-day rule where a champion can hold and defend her title.
Say that to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, look at Brock, who has 128 days or 3 years.
Yeah, I think he misunderstood when he saw the 3. He thought it was a 3-month rule.
No, 300-day rule.
I'm sure nobody had enough balls to explain it to him either.
There's that.
But yeah, considering this happened, I would like. This is my personal thoughts. I would like to see the Ronda Rousey Becky Lynch match, hopefully for a title, at Royal Rumble or even more at WrestleMania. I think they kind of deserve that spot, especially Becky, considering all she's gone through.
You know, it was so obvious they were going to give it to Charlotte.
Yeah.
Well, wait, let me see. Do the math.
Right.
You know, they had the Iconics. They had Sonya Deville. You know, so already, you know, those 3 weren't getting it.
The ugly Australians.
Yeah.
The Iconics.
They had Asuka, which I would have thought that would have been an awesome match.
Well, Asuka was already on the women's team SmackDown.
Alright, folks.
Was on Team SmackDown.
Yeah, but you know what? Though, like I said, they've been giving Asuka the kind of cooling her down. That's why I did not expect her to win at the elimination match. I'm like, watch, she's gonna go down, and she went down hard.
You know, here we are. This is the Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey, and all I can say is I found Captain Winky again.
We didn't realize you were looking.
You gotta check these things out.
I've seen those leaked photos. That looks like a training.
Yeah, that's what happened to Reed. That's what happened to Reed. He went. He figures I can't be a good male wrestler. I'll be a good woman wrestler.
Oh.
I'd ride it.
Yeah, you know what? Like I said, you know, maybe she doesn't get the prettiest face in the world, but she's got a nice body.
Well.
It's polar on that one.
Well, you know what? Like I said, you know, I don't know if you ever heard, but I was saying, when it comes to having sex, I'll try anything once, twice if I like it.
Yeah, before I ever do a Charlotte, I'd rather go. I'd rather be tempted by Ronda Rousey than.
Oh,
look at that bra. That bra makes it look like she has 6 nipples on one side.
Yeah, those.
Oh my God! Look at.
Wouldn't her any favor.
Well, the question of the night was what kind of raccoon eyes she's gonna come out, and look what happened.
Skunk eyes.
Oh my! What the fuck are they doing with her? Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Look at her fucking. Oh look, she even has little shirts outside the pockets. Here you go.
No, she gave somebody her glove. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. What? Wow. I mean, are they overselling her or what?
Yeah.
They gotta get their money's worth out of it. All right, it's a Shirley Temple versus the Man.
That makeup artist who's done her makeup needs screwing.
Yeah.
Okay, you know how on the WWE video games, and you go into create a character in the women's section, they have a makeup, little part of it. I swear to God, I think whoever is doing Ronda Rousey's makeup is getting their tips on that crappy little makeup section.
Yeah, I don't understand it at all. It makes it look, how can you take anybody serious like that? On top of how she was brought in.
Whoever's doing her damn makeup and just straight up shoot on them.
Yeah.
Just needs a career change.
Just let WWE know I did go to cosmetology school. I can do it better than that bitch could. Whoever did Ronda's face.
I wouldn't have even done that. I would have put in maybe some light makeup.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very light makeup. Maybe a little bit of lip gloss. And that would have been that.
Even a woman that hadn't gone to cosmetology school, just probably your random 18-year-old girl could do a makeup better than
a spray paint. Are you kidding me? I can see a kid in elementary school fucking coloring the lines better than that.
All right, guys. You know what? Here it is. Let's see. I'm gonna say this. Ronda's in there with somebody who's good with the game. So this is we always say this.
You heard that thing about her and Triple H cheating on each other?
Probably.
What?
No, I'm saying that Charlotte.
No,
Charlotte.
I heard what you.
No, Charlotte is Ronda Rousey's in there with somebody that can work. So
absolutely.
So this should be on paper a good match because the two, at least Charlotte can work. So we got to see how well these two can hold that. And so far, it seems more like an MMA fight right now.
Yeah, a lot of kicks and punches.
I would be scared to wear that top if I was Ronda Rousey. It just looks like it takes one little tiny tear.
Yeah. You know what? You're right.
She's got nothing to fall out of it, does.
Holy shit!
She ain't the most. She ain't the most top heavy.
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. I'll give
Rousey. Yeah.
Definitely props for Rousey on that spot.
Holy shit! Watch it with her.
Yeah.
With Charlotte's boobs.
Already.
Damn.
You gotta give it to
Charlotte. Need a little help with that one, but I've seen worse.
I will say this much: they did pick the right replacement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte shit's already popped, and look at her fucking eyes. That's ridiculous. They're ripped a little bit, but not like.
God almighty.
Beautiful takedown by Charlotte Flair on Ronda. Now is the wear down. Now is the rest holds. Andy, what do you think of Ronda's face makeup here? I think they mixed up cosmetics with the Road Warriors makeup.
As I said, whoever did that needs to look for a new career.
Yeah.
Botch.
Suck my titties, bitch.
Ooh, yeah.
Is it illegal breastfeeding in a WrestleMania in a wrestling match?
No, I encourage it.
Yeah, but only if it's real.
I don't think.
Only if they're real.
Yeah.
Because if they're fake, they're probably filled with soda or something else. I don't know.
As long as I get to see them, I don't care.
If they're fake, you're not going to be able to produce enough milk to come out of them. You basically fuck yourself up.
They can refill it with something else like soda, cream, milkshake,
silicon,
vodka.
Yeah, right. Well,
I'm sure Sunny had hers modified for vodka.
That's wine.
It'd be like sucking a smoothie.
Straw, just
It'd be like sucking a smoothie, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
that?
no shit.
Rick, what the hell is in the middle of this girl's head? Ronda Rousey's head. You see that symbol that's in the middle? What is it, a pitchfork or something?
What, on Rousey?
Yeah, look in the middle of her
The back has a Raw logo.
No, not the
No,
outfit, her
the
head.
top of her head.
Oh, I don't know. That's her fucking cornrows fucking
Oh, somebody's
style.
bleeding.
Probably
Rousey's
Charlotte
bleeding.
again.
Oh, Rousey's bleeding a lot.
Is she?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, wow. She got her mouth busted open. That was that botch on the bottom turnbuckle.
The referee's getting the gloves out.
Yeah.
No, referee doesn't even have the gloves on.
Yes, he
Oh,
does.
that's it. When Charlotte's elbow hit Rousey in the face.
Yeah,
Oh.
I saw it.
Oh, I thought, bang! Oh, yeah. Probably just busted her inside her mouth.
There it goes.
Well, you know what's funny here? Finally, someone made Ronda Rousey bleed in the ring.
She looks like she's gonna pass out from the sight of blood.
Well, come on, she's been in MMA. I don't think so. I think it's just kind of
I know, but the way she looked at first, it was like she's freaking the fuck out.
She's trying to sell it.
Yeah, I agree. Not to mention, I'm sure the shot to the head probably said, "Okay, hold on, I forgot how this feels."
Yeah.
She'd probably be like, "Okay, bitch,
You know, I gotta say this match isn't that bad.
Yeah, I will give props to Rousey.
Rousey,
like I said, we've seen botches in a few other matches, and I have been giving Rousey a lack of respect because I think the way she rose up, and her early matches were anything but epic, and her mic skills were dropped. But over the past couple of weeks, like I said, she's slowly earning my respect. Do I think she deserves to be champion? No,
the WrestleMania match and the title match, she was in there with Bellas and Alicia Fox.
Over in the HWR chat room, one of my former Evil Alliance members, the Dream Warrior, he just joined the chat room. We go way back, straight from the 90s. He was one.
Why does that sound like the name of a porn store? The Adult Warrior.
Well, he's the Dream Warrior, and he wishes he owns he probably owns adult.
He doesn't happen to know Freddy Krueger on a first name basis by any chance, does he?
I think Freddy Krueger loves him. Oh, Charlotte! I don't know what the hell. Becky, whoa! Boston Crab. This is a first. Nice. We haven't seen a Boston Crab in a long time.
But you know what? Like I said, this has been tit for tat, and Charlotte's even giving her a bit of a run.
Yep.
Especially like you said, nice. And Rousey so amateur night. While she's in this move, supposedly screaming for pain, she had to go fix her crotch.
Oh, we've seen that happen.
Well, like I said, I mean,
you can tell she has been working. Yep. She's been training.
Charlotte is etching to the ropes, and Rousey pulls her right back. She's got.
Oh no! Nice counter to the natural selection.
Oh, beautiful move. Wow. Jesus. You can hear, you can see that we're surprised because this is basically, this is
Ronda putting on a half decent ass match.
This is her best match yet.
Yeah, this is her best match.
Even Charlotte's having to sit down and take a break.
When we all went silent because we didn't know what the hell. Well, Charlotte tried to do the moonsault and Rousey caught her, and now Rousey still damaged goods here.
Is it just me, or is Charlotte being really stiff with her?
Yes.
Yes.
I think Charlotte's got the attitude
Spear!
to teach you a proper lesson here. Typical old school wrestling.
Wow. Fucking wow. Holy crap.
I just now.
Is it me or is that a poorly No, oh, nice. Nice.
Flair should have told Charlotte, do not piss off the shooter.
Yeah.
Beautiful match. God damn, that was a beautiful spear.
Yeah.
Ronda tried to put the arm lock and back reversed it into the figure four. Wow. This is match of the night.
It's rare that you would hear us say that, considering it's Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
Well, and you know what? It goes by.
Damn.
Actually, you know what, guys? I so far I have to say it's a front runner. It's that cruiserweight match between Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali. That was another great match.
Oh, she's slapping her in the face. Tap, tap. I'm just now saying the figure four. Sorry, guys. I'm a little backed up.
Wow. Beautiful
Yeah,
match.
Awesome.
Well, Ronda stopped bleeding.
Kill.
You know, Ronda stopped bleeding, and I wonder if that wasn't.
That was a weird ending.
Like the cats fighting on the bed.
Yeah. Miss Jackson just said it looked like there was two cats doing MMA, and they both rolled off the bed.
Yep. Well, two judo throws. 3 judo throws.
Oh, God. Yeah, Rousey's,
Rousey's trying to do the punches, but Charlotte's blocking them all. Now, with the chops, Charlotte. Woo! Woo! She's got Ronda backed up in the corner. I'm having weird flashbacks. Roddy Piper versus Ric Flair.
Good series of matches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back when Flair was the WWF World Heavyweight Champion against Roddy Piper. Here we go again. I don't know what was that. Beautiful boot to the face by Charlotte. And it's another 2 count. Rick, so look, do you see in the middle of Rousey's head? Andy, do you see that?
That motif thing
It's like a
she's
little
got.
beetle.
No, it's like a thing in her forehead. Not in the forehead, but the middle of her head.
Yeah, I think just like she's got her hair plaited, I think.
Yeah, just a design in her
It's just a
forehead.
natural, probably, mark how they've plaited her hair, I think.
you're referring to the tattoo?
Is that a tattoo in the middle of her head?
Oh, no. That's
they-
a couple of
they-
rounds.
Braided her hair like that into
Oh.
it. That takes a lot of time to get that done right.
Well, beautiful move. You know, this is not. Rousey's
Good
going
God,
to
both
school.
these women are almost in tears.
Rousey's going to school. She's finally working with someone who can really show her the ropes.
Yeah.
This has got to be the hardest match Charlotte's ever been in.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
And that's rare for me.
Oh.
Wait a minute. She couldn't get the arm lock. And I wonder how much Rousey's off script. Wow, look at her chest with those chops that Charlotte gave her. She left welts on her chest. Hey, you know, Flat Top, the referee, is doing his counting. Ref, count. Here we go, round the corner. Oh! Beautiful heel move. Taking it from her dad. What an awesome move. Is the match over?
Not for me yet.
Okay, then the ref did not see that kendo stick shot.
He was looking right at it.
I know.
God, freaking idiot.
Wait a minute. Is this no disqualification?
No, it's
match is officially over.
It's regular rules.
It's okay. So then, why is the referee letting her whip Rousey like she's from Singapore? Because
most referees need prescription glasses.
I know. Prescription glasses.
Yeah, the match is thrown out. This is just post-match with just Charlotte is just beating the hell out of her out of frustration.
Glasses, LASIK eye surgery, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, so Charlotte officially turned heel or what? Or has she lost her mind?
No, this is just,
well, she is a Flair, so
right.
Yes to both.
Well, wait a minute, hold on.
No. This match is still going.
Is it?
I thought Charlotte was taking her top off, though.
No, they're both wearing shirts. That's what I realized after the fact.
Uh-oh.
I think the match is just over. No. Hold on.
No.
Well, Charlotte did take her shirt off. She did take her shirt off.
It's a man.
She still got that bra thing on underneath it, but yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm confused as hell. The referee is still fighting this here. Look, he just gave the chair to Rousey.
Well, yeah, that'd be a disqualification.
Okay.
God almighty.
Okay, I don't understand this, but fine.
Yeah.
Next thing we know, Charlotte's going to be elbow dropping a dress.
Wow, look at the welts. Look at the welts on Rousey's arm and body.
I loved how she was staring the ref down and said, "Look, I'm more of a man than you are, bitch."
Yeah.
She's more than a man than a damn ref.
Well, Charlotte just did her little flip over DDT onto the chair. But if you look at Ronda Rousey, her arms have welts from the Singapore. And on her head, uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's got a beat down.
Fuck. Welcome to WWE, Rousey. Ready to go back home yet?
She's busted up even more.
Yep.
Oh,
wow. No.
Yes, Charlotte, it's spearing everybody. Yay! Yay!
I think one of those, when she did the future shock, or whatever she calls that, it busted a blood vessel in her eye, I think.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Charlotte's, they just went dark.
Yeah. You notice, Ronda is fighting it. She's not. Okay, now. Oh, shit. Ronda, Charlotte. We know we make fun of you, Captain Winky, and all that. We know that we're just. But don't do this.
Don't piss off Ronda. Don't legit piss her off.
Piss off Ronda. I think she's fucking killing Ronda. Oh!
Wow, amateur night. Rousey's still trying to say, okay, how do I get in here?
Rip, oh my god. Ooh. God.
Well, they're bringing out people now to escort Charlotte out. Wow. Rick, the count currently, we have 22 people watching our stream live right now.
Wow. And
23.
guys, for you listening in, by all means, feel free to chime in over on YouTube or on our Facebook page. And what a fucking match! What an ending!
Man.
Ronda Rousey won the match, but sure as hell doesn't look like it right now.
We were up to 25 people, so.
That is insane.
And that's live.
We love our listeners.
And everybody, yes, we're not streaming the pay-per-view. You are hearing our live commentary, match by match, comments and opinions, and the results. So
not to mention a lot of inappropriate comments.
Absolutely.
Yep. Would you expect anything less?
Rhonda's not going to have. She's not going to be.
She ain't gonna be at work.
Okay, when she first hit Ronda with the Singapore cane, the referee called the bell right there.
Yes, it was a DQ.
Yes.
I knew that right off the bat because they rang the bell and he just waved it off.
Well, and let me tell you, Charlotte was hitting her because she has welts on her back and her face, on her arm.
Yeah.
All I can say is welcome to the fake world of wrestling, Ronda.
Yeah.
She can't even take a fake beating.
And she's got blood coming out of her ears, her mouth.
I don't know if it was the ear.
No,
really.
Yeah, look.
I think some of it just drained back to the cyber ear going down over her face.
Yeah. And smash on that shit.
Oh yeah, I see it.
She's gonna be needing some time off.
No, that's a legit cut in the ear. That's a legit cut in the ear.
Hmm.
Hey, I think yeah, see, that's a legit.
I don't think she braced it enough whenever Charlotte stomped on that or flipped onto the whatever on her neck.
Yeah, it was the natural selection onto the chair that did the damage.
Yeah.
But whenever Charlotte went to jump on it after she had put the chair on Ronda's neck, you could see Ronda trying to get her fingers in there and everything, but I don't think she braced it enough.
No, she did. She did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When they did the stop, she didn't even get any effect.
Well, Ronda's playing it off like she's been killed. Literally.
Well, she's selling it right.
She practically did get killed. Look at her.
Wait a minute, hold on. She's crying. Wait, she's like, damn it, I lost.
Well, it's just like the MMA fight that I lost.
Yeah.
God, a number on her.
It's like, damn, I'm back in UFC.
She had a flashback.
She's like, wait, was that Holly Holm?
Yeah. Just think, fuck me, as Holly Holm joined up with WWE. That's the worst beating I've ever taken.
That's a proper education that she just got right there.
Yeah.
Those are war
wounds. After
after
all that, for Ronda to shoo off the help on trying to get her out of the ring, she's got my respect after that beating, her getting up on her own.
Yeah, look at like you said, the welts, everything. Damn.
Yeah. I like that. She's injured. She's got welts all over her, scratches. She's bleeding, and the ref says, "Here's your belt. Thank you." Oh, she's got.
Oh, hey, Ronda, here.
Oh, she's crying. I'm sorry. Did you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She wins the match, but got the ass beaten. I think that's what's really devastating her more than anything.
But you know what, Rick? I think we needed to see that. She needed to see that. I think they planned it this way. They probably and her working for MMA, she says, look, I can take it. Give me a fucking beating.
Yeah. Like, okay, you asked for it.
Now, isn't she?
Well, she
definitely not regretting it.
Oh, look at that ear.
Hey, Lance.
Oh.
Lance.
Yeah.
Do you think she just went through a mass transit incident here?
No, because she wasn't cut ear to ear.
No shit. Wow.
She got the hell beat out of her, but that ain't
I'm sorry,
match.
that she's overselling losing. You know, you figured
God.
the pestis was crying.
Somebody needs to tell the camera crew, do not zoom in on Ronda Rousey's cauliflower ears.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
She's got a cauliflower ear like Rowdy had.
She has both
she
of
does.
them are. Both of them are.
Have you ever seen somebody trying to get that drained out? Oh God, it's horrible. Ugh.
Wait, she's looking at the crowd like, I'll be back.
I gotta be back. I got the damn belt.
No, we're gonna see her do some kind of porn me speech or pissed off speech or whatever.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it'll work for her because she's supposedly the baddest woman in the planet, and she just got her ass beaten by the sneakiest person in the business.
The dirtiest woman in the business, if
There
you
you
want to
go.
do that way.
That's Sunny. That is Sunny. Sunny is the dirtiest woman in the business.
No, she's the skankiest.
Who's a dirty, dirty whore.
You know, I can't take wrestling movies. You know, I can't take these movies like the Marine 6 when you could turn around. Okay, the Miz will be a good actor. Then you see HBK there. Then you see Becky Lynch. I'm like, I think that's a little bit over too much.
It's not a bad film. Becky Lynch can't act. Triple H. HBK couldn't act if his life depended on it. Becky Lynch plays a shit part. Miz plays a phenomenal role. Should have just had the Miz in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To me,
All
it
the
is what it is.
WWE
It's a
movies
B
I've seen, my favorite had to have been the Lockdown with Dean Ambrose in it. He actually played the character.
No, your
Shut
favorite
up,
movie
fight
is
me.
Dean Ambrose. No.
Fight me.
Chomp, chomp.
All depends on where.
HBK is the only person I know that's got a gun to his forehead and you can tell he's reading an auto cue. Please don't shoot me, Mr. Big Odd Man with the gun. Where is my sidekick? Crap acting. Worst acting I've ever seen.
Hey, he sounded like William Shatner.
That's absolutely shite.
Well, he's a wrestler, not an actor, so.
Yeah, guys, right after this,
He isn't that good a wrestler because the first scene you see in the movie is the Miz and HBK on the wrestling mat, like wrestling each other, and the Miz hands him his arse. And he looks when HBK's on the floor and says, "About time you packed it in, old timer." I thought, ooh, was that an ad-lib in the movie?
Well, Andy, you know what HBK stands for now, right? Has been kicked you.
Have we got another match left?
Yeah, it's
Brian.
yeah, Brock and Bryan. It's gonna be pretty much.
Daniel
like
Bryan's going to get slaughtered. As magic won't last long enough, will it?
Well,
No,
look, it
probably
is.
not.
For TLC, it is Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental Championship.
They announced that earlier in the night.
And it'll also be for the paternity of Renee Young's kid.
Yeah, right?
Winner takes the snatch.
You know what would have been funny, hilarious, is while they're doing and signing a contract, she says, "Oh, Dean, hold on, before you get up, yeah, I need you to sign this life insurance contract."
Shit.
And also this paternity suit.
Dean, she can't handle you. Come to a real woman.
Who's also married.
Shut up.
Well, you know, yeah, you know what? It's not cheating if the significant other is in the room in the corner.
And approves.
Well, if y'all are into that kind of thing, I mean, more power to you, yeah.
Well, guys, you know, here's something right here. Right after Survival Series, you will have the 365 episode, where it's pretty much a 365 series, and they have AJ Styles on that. So that's a pretty good documentary. I suggest everybody follow through with, you know, watching that.
Yeah, I'll probably check that out tomorrow morning.
Yeah, going to be talking about him Bible bashing.
That's so bad. Only.
Why is it all these wrestlers, when they come to the end of their wrestling career, and let's face it, AJ Styles only got long to go, why do they always end up like HBK and become Bible bashers? I've seen the light, I'm a born-again Christian.
Actually, AJ Styles has been a devout Christian for quite some time.
Yeah, most of his career.
Get a grip, AJ. Jesus is not real.
No, hold on. Jesus is real. He's just dead.
Yeah.
No, he's not. Jesus is around here. Jesus pumps my gas every day when I go see him at the gas station.
Oh my god.
He crossed his ass. I heard Jesus went to Donald Trump's Trump Towers, threw 3 nails on the desk and said, "Can you put me up for the night?"
Oh, damn it, Andy.
Wow.
I got quiet, man. I don't want to have to face repercussions. For
Joey, I'm
from
in the same boat over here.
Who was born in...
It's okay.
And you know what? We all know why Joseph got the coat of many colors, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Because somebody else had to do Mary.
No, what happened
Here's one
was
for you.
my jacket broke, and I took it to a place, and they actually they put all the patchworks on it. That's why I got coat of different colors.
Here's one for you. Who was born in a stable and had many followers?
Okay.
Fucking racehorse. Certainly one of Jesus.
I tell you about messing with Jesus. He cuts my grass every Thursday.
Yeah, why is everybody else called
We're gonna hear
Jesus?
the religious comments, people trying to kill us, and now we're also going to have the racist comments.
Hey,
Anything else you got to add?
Why is
The Southern Baptists have nothing to do with this.
Hey,
why is the Son of God called Jesus, and your man who pumps gas called Jesus? Why is everybody else whose name's Jesus is called Jesus? So, is it because Jesus Christ doesn't go well?
Well, it's Hebrew and Spanish.
It is if you're from Mexico.
I like how they always show pictures of Christ and he's like a white bloke with a beard. Never seen a fucking Jewish white bloke.
Sam Roberts.
Still keeping my mouth shut.
Well, hey, since we started those quick rants while we wait for the main event, we've been getting likes, loves.
Beelzebub for president. Lucifer for vice president.
We even got a wow from Kevin DeRue.
Yeah. This is what the HWR is all about.
All right. This is your main event of the Night of Survival Series. It is champion versus champion. And it's no titles on the line. It's just champion versus champion. And here is the goat-faced boy himself. The yes man. Daniel Bryan.
No.
Why does he look like a 3-year-old wearing his dad's belt?
I know, right? There should be no way he even can land one punch on Brock Lesnar.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, and they're making him a heel. What the fuck is he doing? He's crawling like a fucking... like some fucking monkey or something.
You know, he's giving you the new Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah.
Cornelius? Dr. Zaya, Dr.
No,
Zaya.
he's a caveman.
During Total Divas, whenever Nikki Bella was getting ready to make her comeback, she was talking to Daniel about it, and she was like, I just need to know some moves I can use to where I'm not going to fuck up my neck. So Daniel actually was showing her that same monkey crawl and all this other stuff so that he could avoid his neck ever getting broken again. Like, literally.
He's pushed his nose that far up, Vince. Look, he's got a crack on the top of it.
Have you guys noticed that since he turned heel, the yes chance hasn't been as strong?
Thank God.
I think he's been on the same sunbed centre as Sheamus.
No, I think he's a little tanner than Sheamus.
Yeah, he's definitely
just
tanner
a
than
little
Sheamus.
bit.
But I think in all seriousness, you know, the fans were chanting, you know, doing the yes thing, and they were really hardcore. When he came back, he got a huge pop, but it was only a couple of weeks before they started to die down.
Well, now it's completely
And I think that's why they turned him.
Oh gosh, we've only got 30. We've got 34
He looks
angries
so
on the
much
page.
better with short hair.
We ain't doing our job enough, Andy.
Yeah.
No. We're
Let's come out with some more Jesus jokes.
no.
Oh, God.
No. If you look at it, we got 9 loves, 8 thumbs up, 7 angry, 6 crying, 5 happy, 5 laughing faces, and 3 wows.
You know what? That kind of sounded like a HWR 12 Nights of Christmas.
Yeah. And 1 son of a bitch, Andy.
Yeah.
Sitting in a cave eating Easter eggs.
Now, I gotta say this. On paper, if this was a legit fight,
D-Brown would be fucked.
yeah.
It'd be a squash. I'm expecting this to be a squash.
Now
He's a
notice,
toy.
Yeah, it's...
Daniel's belt looks like it covered his whole body. Broad,
Even Brock Lesnar's selling it. Jesus is a Jew on his leg.
really?
Yeah, look at his trunks. JJ, Jesus is a Jew.
Oh, God.
It wasn't for the jet plane.
Wow.
We're going to
Well,
hell.
He must
he
have.
didn't puncture it, he flew over it.
Damn thing is, Zoe, what Andy said isn't off.
I know.
What?
It's like Moses when he
Come
went.
on, yeah, let's leave Zoe alone. She has enough penitence she's gonna have to, you know, and confession she's gonna have to do.
Damn
So
thing is,
leave her
I'm
alone.
too.
Oh God, we need a new Vicious Nightshade shirt, and on the back it's gonna say
Joe,
we're all going to hell.
You know what's bad? We're gonna have to have an HWR shirt that says HW in the front, description advised, in the back says "fuck you."
Fuck
No.
Jesus.
Fuck it, we don't care.
I already went that direction with the shirt. Now we have the screw pipe bombs, HWR drops, F bombs, and it didn't sell well. Even Mick Foley kind of gave me kind of whispered in my ear when I saw him when I was doing contract signing. He goes, you know, you're not gonna get a lot of likes for that shirt. Because I asked him about coming on the podcast, and he said, "Well, really
Controversy creates cash."
yeah, but with him though, Mick
Fish
Foley
up,
is one of those. He's a true family man. He wouldn't even swear because there was a lot of kids in there, so it was like earmuffs, and you know, maybe he would say shit, and that would probably be about as far as it would go. So I think with him, honestly, he's just that type of person. It's not about religion or anything. He has strong family values.
Yeah.
Well, down here in the South, shit's not even a cuss word, is it?
Oh, shit, no.
Well, look at the
Are
shit.
you
Right.
kidding me?
Well, the one thing
I
that's
don't know
not
if
shit is little JoJo standing in the ring. Bray
Oh,
Wyatt's
shit.
having his way with that.
Where was the first?
No,
Does anyone
say
know
that.
the answer to where the first chemist was?
no,
Pharmacy. Do you know where the first pharmacy was?
no.
Mount Sinai.
Oh,
Moses came down carrying his 10 tablets.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He had 15, but he dropped 5.
Did you know he came down on a motorbike? Because it says he came down in his Triumph.
Well, you know what I said, right? You know, when he goes upstairs, he saw the fire that never burnt up. I'm like, wow, he must have ate some mushrooms along the way.
Yeah, the burning bush, except for County Field.
He went up there looking like.
Thank you.
He went up the mountain looking like Charlton Heston. He came back down looking like Gandalf the Grey.
I wonder how many more hates we're gonna get just from this alone.
All right.
People, please do me a favor. While you're here, let's just put a comment as to what exactly it is we're saying wrong, so we know to say it more often.
All
One of the
right.
10 Commandments. One of the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Why?
I don't know. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The main event of the night. It is champion versus champion. Daniel Bryan being fed to
Lion.
Brock Lesnar. And this
And of
is
course, Brock Lesnar's entrance and announcement, whatever, will probably be longer than the match itself.
Yep.
And I know that Paul Heyman's a legend, especially when it comes behind the ring, beyond the ring. He's helps right now. He's helping Ronda Rousey with a lot of the promos. He really is a brilliant. promoter and just name in the ring, but he needs to get some new material. Personally, if you ask me,
he just never knows to shut up too. He drags it on and on and on and on and on.
He knows how to burn.
It's Paul Heyman. I keep saying that because I keep forgetting who I am. That's the first stage of dementia.
Oh, Daniel's kind of going it fast. Look at me. Oh, no fear.
He's got a big smile on his face. He won't have in a minute.
Yeah. This is like the burning time. So it's like crazy.
Well, yeah, they got about 45 minutes.
No, it'll probably.
Well, I'm talking about before they got to be off, probably.
My guess is this match will probably go on for 15 minutes.
I kind of feel like we're going to see a remake, human version of that monkey, that Harambe at that zoo that was like dragging that kid around their work.
Harambe.
Yeah, him. I feel like it's what we're getting ready to see.
Yeah, I feel like Daniel Bryan needs to take him to Suplex City.
Daniel Bryan looks like he's Mobley and he's fighting with Baloo the Bear right there.
He's like, no, I'm good.
Daniel, you're messing with the wrong person.
I think that's what they're trying to do. I think he's trying to play the heel, pissing Brock off. He's going to say, you know what? You maybe
do it. Look. Yeah,
look at this. This is ridiculous. And Brock's probably like, you know what? Fuck this kayfabe shit. I get a hold of you. I'm gonna bust your face.
That's what happened. Oh God!
I don't
look at Brock's face. He is like, oh, you just fucked up.
You just crossed the line of kayfabe.
Now you fucked up.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. You have fucked up.
Daniel, nice knowing you.
Oh my God, guys! He just landed on his neck.
Shit.
Yeah, Daniel just.
Oh, damn it.
And already the referee had to grab his hand because Daniel's kind of knocked down.
Well, he's screwed.
Yeah. Guys, did you see it?
Yep.
He landed on his neck. Oh my God.
Even Heyman looked like, okay, that was an ugly throw.
Yeah.
That was ugly. Oh my God.
Heyman looked like his heart stopped for a second. Like, oh God, no.
Yeah, that was pretty
bad. That. God.
Daniel looked like he was having flashbacks, man.
Bam, a second German suplex. Daniel, you should have had just not fucked with the beast. You should have had just get in there and just...
We're gathered here today.
Come on, Lance, do that Southern Baptist funeral.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to remember Daniel Bryan.
Why is he holding his arm? Has he got a stinger? He's actually paralyzed his arm.
Honest.
Yeah, he got a stinger.
And Bryan is busted off with his elbow.
His elbow's on his head.
Another German suplex. Oh my God.
Body.
Yeah, look at Heyman. I think Heyman's like a truly like
watch.
Yeah.
Heyman's like, oh God, brought some.
And Lesnar's just a fucking sadist. He's like, yeah, so.
He's like laughing his ass off. He's like, well, he should have known better.
You suffer with neck injuries. He's even picking him up by the head.
Yeah, this is when you go. It'd be funny. Daniel hits him between the legs and nothing happens.
Well,
everybody's crowd is sitting down the spot because they're like, "Oh God, he's gonna die."
He's got
well, then again,
dodgy arm.
You gotta remember one thing. Joe, you gotta remember one thing. Sable has Brock Lesnar's balls. So
yeah, I was waiting for that. Oh my God, he did it again. He landed the wrong way. Oh my God,
dude.
Oh God.
We could be watching the end of Daniel Bryan's career.
Oh, definitely.
And Brock is holding up his belt.
Some of the palest freaking legs I've ever seen.
For a dude that big, Brock got chicken legs.
Yeah. And he's got a little beer belly right there.
Yeah.
Well, he also does have like gut issues.
Oh.
Just stop. Oh my god.
I think Daniel's at this point saying, you know, maybe I shouldn't.
Maybe this wasn't a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe let's just hit him in the nuts and this is gonna be over.
Maybe I should have had just let AJ pin me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that toss. What the hell?
Hey, did you guys catch that in the ring? In the fans? It looked like one of them actually had a robe like Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh my god, and Daniel's got a big cut. He's got a slice on his elbow.
Yeah, I mentioned that a few minutes ago. Yeah, absolutely. I think he had it while he was still on the ring before he was first thrown out, because, like, the first few suplexes that he executed, Lesnar just tossed him, and Bryan couldn't land the proper way.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't broken his fucking neck yet. Literally.
Can you imagine Bella in the back right now watching this? She's probably freaking the fuck out.
Stop, Brock.
Well, Brock with his first wrestling move of the night, a bear hug.
I'll put it like this. Chances are Daniel's okay. It's just he's getting the hell knocked out of him.
Oh.
Well, whenever it first happened, he thought he was okay too, until somebody forced him to go get checked out.
This is true.
Then look what happened.
You know, he just look at even Paul Heyman's like glaring at Brock like, dude.
Dude,
Back
you
off, man.
kill him, you do go to jail.
No, because if he happens to die in a, God forbid, that's, you know, that's happens. That's not murder.
No, well, if it's shown that the movie he did, it could be murder.
I don't know. Let's ask Rey Mysterio about it.
Yeah, right.
Or New Jack.
Oh.
Or Vince Russo.
Get New Jack's lawyer. He'll get off with it.
Now, why?
That is true.
I think we come to that point, guys. I think that we're at this
Did you
point.
see what Brock is definitely pissed? Did you see what he just said then?
No.
Fucking bonehead. He just stood over him then, looked down at him and called him a fucking bonehead. I think he's really got under Brock's skin.
Yep. Brock is sweating like a tea. Look at him. Bree should be running down and saying, "Stop! Stop! He's already dead."
Stop! I need one more child out of him.
Well, I did hear a rumor that the Bellas are leaving to have more kids.
God.
They are.
He'll be paralysed from the neck down at the end of this match. He won't be able to father read nothing.
Well, as long as it still works. I mean,
yeah, he could be quadriplegic as long as he that one part sticks up. That's okay. I'll write it, honey. Look at his eyes. That. What the hell's wrong with him?
Brock's beating the shit out of him. That's what's wrong with him.
This looks bad. Brock, just pin the guy.
Let it be.
Why do I feel that Daniel's gonna come out with like some sort of? Okay, never mind. Daniel's gonna come out with some like ball shot. Well, nope. Okay, never mind.
It over.
Oh my God! F5, and then he picked them back up.
I told you, Brock's going to toy with him for a little while.
Oh, he just picked them up and slammed them hard down by the head. This is either we're gonna see a surprise pin by Daniel Bryan, or Brock is just gonna get disqualified for like beating the piss out of him. Rick,
SmackDown at least has to get at least one win on this pay-per-view.
Rick, what's the score so far?
SmackDown has all. I mean, Raw has all. SmackDown is 0.
Oh, there we go. Daniel Bryan's fighting back. Two kicks to the head. The weak point in his body. Okay, never mind. He woke up the angry beast. Ref! Ref is knocked down. Chicanery. Oh, there! I called it! Ball shot. Oh! One. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was incredible. He almost took out Brock.
I'm just having to go by what you guys are saying because the network apparently hates my fucking guts.
Well, referee got knocked down when Brock tried to do the F5. Daniel landed on his feet, hit Brock in the balls, and then followed up with the goat kick to knock him down. Now, Daniel's getting his second win, and it's giving him... Now the match is really fighting. Now Daniel...
There we go. Now come back on for me.
Yeah, Daniel is kicking now the shit out of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And if... Oh shit, and he's stomping on the side of his head. Lance, those are legit kicks.
Hang on. Right now, I'm seeing Brock squirming around with his nuts.
Oh my God, Brock is pissed. Daniel's legitimately kicking his head. That wasn't fake hits. And you can see the swelling is the boot marks as well as the redness.
I'm thinking
Daniel should probably ask Braun Strowman what happens whenever you legitimately kick or hit Brock Lesnar.
You know, I'm thinking maybe Brock decided to get a little bit rough with Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan didn't like it, and he's saying "fuck you" too.
Yeah. Okay, so far, good match.
Yeah, and Brock's like, okay, damn.
Oh shit.
And goat kick off the ring apron to the outside. Brock is down. Daniel Bryan looks like a caveman possessed. So,
damn.
Yep, and Brock is actually rolling on the ground.
Yeah.
Referee's counting. And flying goat, and goat got caught, and goat got smashed. Goat smashed. Yeah. Look at Brock's face where Daniel's stepping on it. It's starting to turn red.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel, you don't know what you just did. Oh,
are you sure that's Daniel Bryan stomping on his head or Brock just blowing up?
Bit of both, I think.
Yeah, a little bit of both. If you look at how he was stomping on his face,
he's going to have a serious bruise on that in the morning.
Yep.
Daniel, just get disqualified and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Daniel lucky he moved away. Brock took that ring step and tried to squash him with it in the corner.
Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. They were setting it up way too slow and everything else.
Yeah, the funny thing, as violent as this is, it's fucking good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of tame too because it's actually making Brock work. You know.
Yeah, I think that shot to the nuts is pretty much is what saved it and anything a little bit more viable that that Bryan can win. If not, it's going to be a clean sweep.
Yep. I think it's going to be a clean sweep. They're not going to let a little guy like this take out Brock Lesnar. Here we go. Oh, running knee. Beautiful. Yeah. Wow. The fans are actually, they're into this. They're waiting to see this,
Well, truth be told, this is damn good.
Yeah. Hey, he's faring far better than Braun Strowman did at the last show.
Oh, yeah, but then again, constipation at ringside.
Yeah. Well, Daniel's doing the right thing. He's focusing on that leg. And he's smashing Brock's knee against that ring post.
You do have to ask yourself, how smart is this?
Oh.
Honestly, because Brock is going to make him pay for it.
Oh, yeah. There's no way he's pinning Brock. But he's going to make Brock work for it. Okay, I guess he's goating up. Instead of hulking up, it's goating up.
Daniel looks like one of those mean-ass goats at a petting zoo that will, run up and headbutt you right in the gut.
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen the yes kicks yet.
Can't get him to stay down long enough to do it.
Oh, Brock's knee gave out and Daniel's got him in the crossface. Beautiful. And he's leaning back on it.
The only thing that's really going to save Daniel in this is speed.
If he's not going to make Brock submit.
They ain't going to make him tap, are they?
No.
Especially if going into a UFC fight.
Daniel.
When is that fight supposed to take place?
Nope. Got out of it. And Daniel's beating the shit out of his head, too.
Oh, yeah.
Put him right back in it.
It's the toughest or the hardest place on Brock Lesnar.
Brock's trying to scoot across the ring to get out. He's like, shit.
Daniel is still fighting it out here.
Yeah. Wow.
At least Rick, at least they making Daniel giving him his due. Rick?
No. Oh, shit.
I'd almost say, actually, I gotta say, this is probably Brock's best match since Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Yep. And match is over.
Real he too. The one that gave out on him.
Match over.
Guys.
Yeah. And nobody's happy. Look at their crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner. And still the best worker on the world. If you believe that, then you're stupid. Is my man, Brock Lesnar.
Damn it, the son of a bitch.
And look at everybody's pissed. Everybody's like, okay.
Rick, 6-zip.
Yep.
Damn.
There's going to be some ass chewing out Tuesday night.
Oh, yeah.
I'll chew on Paige's ass.
Well, you don't know where it's been. Chew on the top part.
Oh, yes, we do.
I know she's into that kind of thing because I've seen those videos.
Hey, Cat, grab me a pop.
Oh my god. Well, at least this was a decent fight because at least they just didn't let Brock go over just like that, then
Honestly,
Yeah,
they
well, they
could've
had
come
to have
over
that.
that.
Yeah, that low blow, they needed that. Otherwise, it was going to be just a one-on-one match. And then what I liked about it again is it shows that sometimes ring savvy can do power. But again, this isn't wrestling matches. That's how they usually spin it. But at the end of the day, power beat ring savvy.
Well, do you think they're doing like the Mike Tyson wins here with Brock? Just like come out of nowhere, win, and then like disappear and then come back?
They've been doing that forever now.
Yep.
Yeah. And let's see if there's any kind of falling out. Or if
I
this
can
is
see
just going to end.
I can see Stephanie laughing at Paige right now.
Probably.
Yeah, or even still, I was like thinking about maybe AJ Styles coming down, but I think they're probably gonna save that for the show, the documentary that's coming up.
Yeah.
Well, fans, thank you for tuning into the Survival Series. We are the HWR Crew Hardcore Wrestling Radio. We survived. We survived. So this again pay-per-views of this night. All I can say is holy crap. Holy crap.
That's probably one of the best pay-per-views of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say that. There was definitely some top matches.
Well, I mean, there wasn't one match I was bored during.
True, granted, I will give it that. I think the Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey match, that was definitely great. I love the Cruiserweight match. Buddy Murphy, who got the win over Mustafa Ali. Those are definitely some good ones. And the elimination matches, for the most part, I think the Raw singles versus SmackDown singles was a little... There was some predictability in there, but overall, like I said, there was a good... I'll give it a 3.5. Over 5 match. Yeah. So
generally, I just think it was like I would even just call it a 2.5 because it's not matches that were predictable. The only thing we didn't predict was Raw cleaning house, but it just wasn't satisfying. I gotta say it was so predictable. Most of the stuff when we see it. We can even count 1, 2 kick out, and people would kick out. I don't know. Well, fans, thank you all for tuning in. Again, check us out every Thursday night at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time for Four Corner Rants, where we talk about news, rumors, and more about Jesus. But we're come to that point that it's over. We're happy that it's over, and now it's time to end this show. But before we do, we're gonna bore you once more with our links, ads, and pages. For me, I am Joseph Scoldren Knight. Not only do I host Four Corner Rants, but I host Scoldren's Realm, where I talk about games, movies, classic TV shows, where I play games of yesterday and today just for your amusement. And you can find me on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Just do hashtag Scoldren's Realm. You can also find me on Twitter at Scoldren. And if you want to check out my t-shirts, just go to ScoldrensRealm.com, which will be updating. It's right now being updated, and it will be launched on Friday. Let's go to you, Rick.
Well, I am the CEO or hardcore host of Hardcore Wrestling Radio. And again, we have the latest news, rumors every Monday night. I cover Raw from top to bottom, the match results, even a few stills of what happens. For those of you who missed it, you know what happened. I also do a lot of personal blogs. My latest one was Nia Jax and her injury list. So keep that in mind. That's over at the HWR chat room, the Facebooks, and the YouTube page. That's where we have all of our tribute videos, shoot videos, and much, much more.
All right, let's go to the Vicious Vixen herself, the manager of the KCW Tag Team Champions Carnage. She is the lovely but deadly Zoe Nightshade.
You know it. As of right now, you guys can catch me on Facebook at Zoe Nightshade. You can also catch me on the KZW Facebook page as well. December the 8th, we will be having our Christmas show, and all of the KZW bombshells, yours truly included, will be in action that night in a battle royal. If you guys are into creepypastas, true scary stories, every Friday night, 10 p.m. on Facebook Live on my new page, the Nightmare Vixen, rather. Tune in every Friday night, 10 p.m. I read those live.
Alrighty. He is our guitar plucking, gourmet cooking guy from the South. He is Lance, the incomparable one, Lance Moss. Lance, what's going on?
Well, every once in a while I go live when I'm supposed to be in Friends, except for this one because we're doing Thanksgiving here and it just be too damn crazy. And also every Friday at 12:30 Central, 1:30 Eastern, and whatever the hell it is everywhere else. I put out a video and I'm gonna start a little series on a guitar. I mean, not a guitar, a car gallery that I went to a few months ago. So that's starting there, and you can also hit me on Twitter. It's at Lance Moss TV.
All right, he is not here tonight. Probably Ubering. He is. Go ahead, Zoe.
The Uber of Westchester.
I've been missing that. It's chestnuts ringing over something else. I don't want to say it. But anyway, he is Johnny Perez. He's the Uber of Westchester. You can check him out on YouTube and Instagram. Check out, it is the hashtag Uber of Westchester. He talks about how to make money off of Ubering. If you want to learn more about it, check out his website. You can also go to his referral code, and he will tell you basically how to get into the business. So use his referral code, and that'll work. Every Tuesday night at 9:30 on Facebook Live, you could check out BC Games and More, BC and Mrs. Game, where they talk about retro games and pretty much anything from retro, from action figures, comics, and so forth. So check them out on Facebook, hashtag BC Games and More. He is the ghost man with the most. He is our beloved UK specter haunting man. I can't think of anything else. It's like getting late. He is Andy, that son of a bitch. Andy, tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah, you can catch me at www.stokehaunted.com, but please give me a subscription on YouTube. That will be much appreciated, and I might even send you a nice message.
Alright guys, and that's it for tonight. Again, like and subscribe and follow all of us on our separate pages, and stick to here, HWR chat room on Facebook and HWR show on YouTube. You won't be disappointed. And check out our t-shirts again. There they go, our t-shirts. Ordered our shirts. You could set fire to them. I don't care what you do with them, but just buy them. And that you can check it out on ScoldgersRealm.com, or leave us a message in the HWR chat room with your information, and we will pay for you. We will get your money. Let's leave it that way. Lance, let's get in this show. What do we want them to do?
Buy the wine. I mean, buy the shirt.
Buy the shirt. Yeah, we keep the wine.
No,
Buy
I
your
keep the wine.
Hey, Rick.
Rick, boss man.
Yep, I know. I just stopped.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say Rick. He didn't answer right away because he was talking to Jesus, the grass cutter.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna watch the AJ Styles documentary with Jen. So I'll have a good night. We'll be on tomorrow night for Raw. So if you guys want to call me in for Skype, we'll do a Skype call.